Congratulations on claiming first reign and actually being first. Yippee. I'll be right back though, chat. I gotta go finish getting water and stuff before stream starts, so I'll see you after the ads. All right, chat, I am back. We're back at it again with Desktop Explorer. Once again, congrats on claiming first. And you know what, chat? Before we go to the third profile, I wanted to hang out here in this zone for a little bit while I yap for like a minute or two, because I want to play the music in the video store because I liked the music. I want to appreciate the little things, you know. Hold on a second. Where was it? Was it this one? Oh my god, I can't play the tapes anymore? Oh my fucking god. No. 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 This is fucked up, Chad. I can't play the movie tapes anymore. Why am I even playing the game anymore if I can't play the song I wanted to play? This is fucked up. This will be my crash out. When the computer demon decides to make like a really like crash out scenario for me, like it has done for my uncle and for Max, this is what it's doing to me. It's taking away my joy of the music. But anyways, let's actually play the game. First thing I gotta do is move OBS so I don't accidentally hit end screen or not end stream. That would have been bad. But yeah, let's go to. So we finished the Maxine profile yesterday, and so today we're gonna move on to Max's father. I forgot what their name is. It starts with an E though, who is presumably the admin. So that'll be pretty interesting. But yeah, chat, it should be. I think so. I did some like looking at like VODs, not like how at like the what we're about to run up into, but I looked at like when people are at about where I left off, how much time do they have left in a VOD? And so I think we should be able to finish it today. I think this is the last Desktop Explorer stream. No guarantee, but most likely. Because I would like to finish it today, because next week I would like to play Broken Reality, because that's coming. Honestly, like this week and next week, like the next couple weeks are having some like I'm thriving. I am thriving with my video game selections in the next couple weeks. All right, we got freaking technically this was last week, I think, right? I just didn't play it till this week. And then we got Broken Reality next week, and then after that is that's when Big Walk comes out, and I kind of want to play that with some friends because that'll be fun. Just a fun little chill game. And there was something else. I forgot what I was thinking about. Oh, I remember. It was I forgot what it's called, but it's like a let me find it on my Steam real quick. Sovereign Tower. It's kind of like a it's kind of visual novel-esque, but not exactly. Is the kind where it's kind of like in a way of, if you think about it, like Dispatch, where you have to like assign the characters to the right job that works for them. But this one doesn't have like video cutscenes. I think it's more of like a visual novel type cutscene stuff, which and the art style in that game looks so fucking good. So I am very much looking forward to that. So yeah, the next 2 weeks I'll be eating good, gang. I'll be eating real good. But enough of that. Enough of talking about the future. All right, right now we need to talk about the present, aka me logging into this profile and probably getting cursed so hard. All right, here we go. First thing to read. I gotta get ready to read again. After yesterday, my voice was dying near the end of stream. I don't know if you could tell. I definitely felt it. Luckily, we finished the I guess the chapter act, whatever you want to call it. Luckily, we finished it before I fully died. But you know, we're back at it. I've had some time to regain my voice, properly hydrate, all the good stuff. So here we go. I'm ready to talk. No one should have access to this profile, yet I feel compelled to write this for someone to find. It would not be the first time this computer acts against my wishes. What you find here is not something to be proud of. I did my best to contain it, as it could not be destroyed even by its creator. I consider it my life's work. What a pathetic legacy. I have no idea who you are. Still, you must know this. All you will find here are my mistakes. Foreboding? Folder called shame? Everyone has to have their shame folder. What's in the waste bin? Encryption instructions. Is that the encryption key that Max has? Stimuli. That's kind of weird. All right. We got the terminal. Everyone loves a good terminal where you can do admin commands. Web surfer. Let's check out. Wait, is this? No, we're still not connected to the internet, but we're on Dweeb Nation, dude. Fucking this guy's ranked number 3 on Dweeb Nation. That's crazy. Actually insane. This is the person. This is the guy who has your Stack Overflow answers. This is the person when you Google questions on Google. This is who you get. That's crazy. That's insane. But anyways, Dweeb Nation, no such thing as a stupid question. How to get location from Nextroom's account. Wondering if there is a way to get IP address or location estimate from Nextroom's account. It might be a security risk, so I'm curious. Asked by Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher. It's almost like we know a character who's called Femur, who is also trying to figure out the location of Maxine. Curious. Very curious. What else we got? Restoring a corrupted chronolog file. I stopped a disk formatting process, and now chronolog is empty. I still see entries in my desktop, but they are corrupted. Is there a way to recover them? Monitor turns off help. I bought new monitor and computer is still on, but monitor turns off alone. How to know if is cable issue? So true. How do I center container in Web Surfer Studio? I have a container, and no matter what style tags I add, it is still not centered. Help. I fucking hate CSS and anything that has to do with styling. Fuck that. Next OS triggers safe mode after shared folder usage. Hello, I have a shared folder to share image files between users, and once the folder has over a certain amount of files, the OS triggers safe mode. Why? By Drunken Ninja. Wow. Your answers. Oh, these are where we are answering these questions. I see. Or by we, I mean the father whose name I forget. Emmett something. I don't know. E something. I'm just gonna call him E. And then and then later on, people will be like, "Who the fuck are you referring to when you say E? Or are you just making a weird E noise?" I'm like, "No, you don't understand who E is." Please abstain from privacy breaching questions. Reporting to moderation team. Contact next room support if concern comes from good heart. MMTT. Wait, we saw MMTT somewhere else, right? Well, obviously this is our account as E. But where did I see MMTT? It was somewhere in the halibut section, I think. I don't remember where though. Well, I'll probably have to backtrack anyways. Fortunately, it is impossible to get IP addresses from the Nextroom's client. To get the data, you would have to breach the server-side infrastructure of Nextrooms. Well, something tells me that's going to happen. Something tells me Femur went crazy and did that. Restoring a corrupted chronolog file. Next OS does not support any chronolog data restoring measures. Implemented one from scratch. Send a request to esounder@cmail.com for further help. Damn, really put their full name email account. That's crazy. That's unhinged. All right. What else we got? The Fiddler. Dude, all these people love the Fiddler. See the mail. Ooh, Q some wadruka. My subject. My favorums. Spyrosoft management. Guidelines regarding your termination. Ah, he got fired. Bunch of other things. CHR issue 92, STP bug 24, CHR issue 91. Concerns over company core values. Thoughts on enhancement of self-perception. Are these... I'm trying to figure out what the CHR means. These give the vibes of issue tickets, but... Oh, it's Emmett. That's the guy's name, Emmett. There we go. All right, let's see what this is about. Mr. Sounder. From Spyrosoft Management to eSounder. Mr. Sounder, this is out of scope and completely unnecessary. Could you please focus on features that actually make sense for an average user? CHR issue 92 chronolog feature request. Enable command line access to restore corrupted.res files. Proposed command chrono restore. Interesting. Interesting to remember. Perhaps I should write that down. Actually, no, not save. I need a new file. New. We're going to save this as commands. Boom. We have chrono restore. Restore corrupted. Oh my god, I can't spell. Corrupted dot res files. All right. Sick. File, save. Usage, enter file path of corrupted. Actually, I should probably just... Oh, I can't. I was going to be like, can I just copy and paste that? But I can't. Enter file path of entry. Okay. File, save. Cool. What else were we sending? Another one. Noted. Created appropriate task. Thank you, Mr. Sounder. Storyteller plus bug report 24. Operating system crashes after stacking style tags. Example to replicate bug. Incur swing, glow test, glow swing, Okay. So that seems important to remember. What else? Chronolog issue 91. Sorting entries by date setting not working properly. Status solved. Requesting issue ticket status change. Okay. So it seems like Emmett really has something going on with the chronolog stuff, is the vibe that I am getting. Interesting. Very interesting. Panopticon Journal. Spiralsoft under fire after whistleblower press conference. Links to a cult. Huh? California, written and edited 11/06/1996. Is this after he got fired? Because this was sent in 1995, which makes me think that this is also sent in 1995 regarding your termination. That's what it feels like. Computer software mega corporation Spiralsoft has been under intense public scrutiny after former lead engineer Daniel Asimov, Asimov, of course, held a press conference leading up to his trial. Spiralsoft sued Asimov due to his online claims on the company's core values and its similarities with cult-like behaviors among employees. There have been multiple instances of complete projects being halted or scrapped as they interfere with what directors called Church of Synchronicity. Synchronicity? That's what I'm gonna say, said Asimov on stage. I no longer feel comfortable disclosing these matters publicly and will wait patiently for the trial. Asimov's vague descriptions and fear of disclosure after terminating work on Spiralsoft has sparked curiosity on the online community, leading many to believe the Church of Synchronicity is a cult of some sort. The D. Asimov versus Spiralsoft trial is scheduled to begin 07/05/1997. Yeah, so they got some weird AI thing. Got it. Interesting. Very interesting. What else should we mess around with here, chat? What are we thinking? I just also realized, wait a second, there might be hidden files on the desktops that I never checked. Because I never went into this on the other ones. I'll have to remember to do that. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm not going to do it now, though. Downloads. Oh, this is just the... Okay, this is the encryption stuff. Documents. Danalysis.nsh. Shame. DE installer. I'll worry about that later. Close this. Actually, I think, yeah, we don't need that. Let's do downloads first. Psychostimulation. Theory of psychoevolution crossed out to be enhancement of self-perception through psychostimuli. Humanity has reached a state of comfort and well-being slashed out due to advancements in technology and medical research. There is still the neglect of emotional impact and error that plague human nature. Humanity is no longer most threatened by sickness and plague curable through common antibiotics. The viruses that compromise the integrity of society are similar to digital ones. Trojan horses, lies and deception veiled in selfish cowardice and emotion. Humanity is being constantly pushed to the limits of their psyche due to the lack of understanding of the I'm assuming there's supposed to be a C in there. Understanding of the subconscious's influence on all actions. Similar to Darwin's survival of the fittest. When muscles are torn and bones are broken, the human body is designed to rebuild itself stronger than before or perish trying. The only way humanity may escape the prison of their mind is through overcoming trauma by force. We are in need of a program achieved through computerized behavioral analysis. Think of it as a mirror. The computer doesn't know you. It is a reflection of you. Cross that out, though. I'm just helping you clear the picture. It is a look into the subconscious. Cross that out as well. I see. So this is some that essentially become computer. Encryption instructions. To decrypt, follow in reverse. So example key like that. Hello is H equals 23153131. And then, oh, so this is just trying to convert. Okay, so this is like swapping letters around effectively, right? That's what it looks like. To decrypt, follow in reverse. So if we have, try to figure out exactly how they do this. So they take where it is on this grid here, the 2, 3 for H, for example. And then, so, oh, I see. So for the entire word, you get the row and the column of each. You put the rows in front and the columns in front, or in the behind, and then you just do whatever's next to each other to get that letter. Okay, I see. Wasn't there like a weird word that they had somewhere? I forgot where it was. I could have sworn I saw one where like it had some little bits and bobs. I literally just saw it and I already forgot. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. Was it? No, it wasn't there. You know, we'll figure that out later. I'm sure it's fine, right? Totally fine. All right. Who are you? I don't think there's anything in here I need to care about. Check out documents. No hidden files. Let's do memories first. Oh, another corrupted file. Together.img. That's well, not our dad, but Maxine's dad and mom. All right, so we have to fix the memories, so we can theoretically do that by doing, what was it, chrono, restore, and then doing the file path, so memories /12-09-1995. Oh, I had to do that. Fuck. All right, I have to do it now. 12-09-1995. What? It's invalid. I misspelled it. Memories / That works. Oh, the folder. Wait. No, because that should work too. Oh, I didn't add the .res. Oh, and I can't click up to copy what I've done. That's so sad. It's so sad that the terminal doesn't work like how I'm used to terminals working. It's tragic. I don't know if that was an accurate thing of the times, if they never had the ability to go up and essentially redo. But, you know, it's a very nice quality of life feature. All right, here we go. Emmett's journal. The following text is a test for Project Desktop Explorer. We'll write about recent life events and compile program to seek acknowledgement in logs. As of writing, Layla has voiced concern over my sleeping patterns for 3 times in same week. Never shown any signs of neurological conditions, not before leaving Spiralsoft, Maxine's birth, or our marriage. Need to see specialists sooner rather than later. Mentions of golden ratio while asleep compromised delicate information. Well, that doesn't sound very good. That sounds a little bit creepy. Did they fucking turn Emmett's brain into an AI? Did they fucking put AI in his brain? Development on project has been constantly compromised by family interruptions. Maxine has reacted increasingly resentful towards Leela. Maxine's emotional state is in constant need for exposition and attention. These are optimal conditions for Desktop Explorer. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So we have conclusion.npg. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. The password to this folder is not within my files. I've made sure that the contents are inaccessible. Is that so? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get this other log. Chrono restore, please. And the file path is shame/03-18-1997. I forgot the .res. God damn it. So shame/03-18-1997.res. There we go. Maxine has not returned home for 2 days. Have contacted school authorities, local police, and parents from neighborhood. Consensus around Maxine's disappearance has been attributed to the most credible theory. A rowdy teenager has run away from home. Wait, so this is after Max disappeared. Interesting. So this first one was when Emmett made the computer and then I guess gifted it to Max, and then after he got it back after Max left. Okay. Consensus around Maxine's disappearance has been attributed to the most credible theory: a rowdy teenager has run away from home. Leela does not believe this possibility and has continually voiced worries for a far more somber outcome. Maxine's desktop is presenting issues when attempting to read chronolog entries. This must be due to an exception in Desktop Explorer's daemon watcher system. At least crucial files like the encryption key she received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer to manifest a playable scenario on a desktop with administrator privileges. Interesting. Leela must not see Maxine's desktop. Contents on it might support her delusions. Okay. So I'm guessing golden ratio is not the password here. Yeah. So I think what we have to do is we have to go back to Maxine's account. Maximus. And we have to get that encryption key. Also, I want to take this as a chance to see if there's any hidden files on the desktop. Nope, not on this one. All right. Is it in documents? Yeah, there it is. All right, encryption key. Is there no way to bring this over to another computer? Because that would be very convenient for me. Can I copy this and paste it somewhere else? Let's find out. Log out. You know, actually, I'm going to check Halibut for secret things as well. I just want to see if I'm missing something at all. View. Hidden files. Nope, none. Okay. I just wanted to be diligent. All right, let's see. Can I make a new note and paste? I can. Huzzah! Okay. Save as encryption key. One word. There we go. Booyah. Here we go. So now, let's see if we can figure this out, chat. So, that means... Oh, wait, we have to find the other... We got to figure out what the word is that we still need, though, right? Okay, where did I see the weird words that I was like... I swear I saw a weird sentence somewhere. I just don't remember where. It immediately left my brain. Oh, wait. It's probably golden ratio, and then I have to convert that. So if golden ratio... And so what does that become? So golden ratio... So to decrypt that word into something else, we have to do it in reverse. So that means we would have to put them next to each other. Okay, so we would go like this. So G becomes... What is it? G becomes 2, 3, right? G equals 2, 3. O, actually, I should probably get all of them in a line at first, just so we can be maximum efficiency. D, E, N, R, A, T, I, oops, O. Okay. G is 2, 3. And then, actually, let's zoom in a bit. There we go. Also, where's my music, game? I want some chill tunes while I'm doing this. Let's see. O would become... Also, G is not 2, 3. It's 2, 2. What am I talking about? O is red first, so 4, 2. L is 5, 1. And then that's a pretty big L, 5'1". 2, 2, 2, 1, I mean. And then E would be 3, 5. And then N is 4, 4. And then R is 4, 5. A is 3, 2. This is a lot of words, or I mean letters. T is 1, 2. And I is 5, 3. And finally, another O, that means 4, 2. right? It's gonna be a real shame when I fuck this up by like one letter and have to completely redo everything. So what we do now is we put them in order and then we cut them in half, right? So we do 2, 2, 4. Actually, how many would that mean? That would mean there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pairs of numbers, which means the first 11 letters are one half and then the other are another half. So we do 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 1, which is 6, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4, 4, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 is where we split it. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So now from here, we can just match up with the top and the bottom. So that means 2, 4 becomes, what does it become? I'm going to copy and put this up here. New word equals. Save real quick. Always got to save your progress. 2, 4, which is Q. 2, 4 again, which is another Q. Something tells me I'm doing this wrong now because this feels like it's not a word. QQR. Right. Is that really it, boss? Is this really it? I'm not so sure about this anymore. QQR. 2, 3 is C. 5, 2 is S. And then 1, 1 is B. This really doesn't feel like it's correct because I feel like it should have been a word. I feel like it would have been a word that I could read in English. G. And then 1, 5 is W. 3, 3 is K. 5, 4 is V. And 4, 2 is O. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's right. But at the same time, this is a very, like... Yeah, that's not it. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Well, we got to figure this out. Save. Okay. So I feel like it has to be golden ratio, though, right? Because they were talking about it's not within my files. I make sure that the contents are inaccessible. Back to memories. Wait, no, not here. Oh, it was in the journal. Oh, I never did DE/analysis, did I? Desktop Explorer analysis tool is locked. Input password to enable shell script. Oh, and now we get music. Is this golden ratio? I'll do all caps just in case. Oh. Welcome to the Desktop Explorer user analysis. Type username to access its DE analysis files. I would like Halibut first. Let's check out Halibut. Displaying available information from user Halibut. Available options, logs, abnormalities, conclusion. I would like to know about the logs. Play 1, playthrough started on 1998. Playthrough started on 2012. That's me. I'm curious to see what the game thinks of me, but we'll start with the original Hal. How about that? Total new NPGs created 934, total deleted 928. Most of file removals consisted of partially duplicated data. Limit of windows open reached 112 times. User did not remember/understand memory limit. Oh no. Is it gonna tell me how many times I fucking hit the cap on number of windows open when I look at mine? DE Watcher entering sleep mode. Oh boy. Okay. What about play number 2? Time user took to beat DE 180 minutes. Damn, 3 hours. Number of limit of tabs reached 16. Number of new NPGs created 0. Yeah, this was before I learned how to This is before I learned that I could make my own files, my own note files. Additional descriptions have been added to abnormalities. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back. What about abnormalities? Let's see. Oh, can I not make it bigger? List of 5 abnormalities. DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Severity of imagery impact may have been overestimated. Possibility of accidental revisit DE due to amnesia. Time fleeting face.image was open increased between playthroughs. User may have lost connection to the image reference. Fleeting face.image. What was that again? I don't remember. Path chosen in temple was Thoth. I did make that decision. Wow. User is possibly beckoned by mental distress due to memory loss patterns. Dude, fuck Thoth. Alright? If there's one thing to take away, all my homies hate the Thoth puzzle. Number of MPG files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. Chance of user forgetting NPG software exists or complete neglect of memory condition. Okay, buddy. User was able to beat DE. Thesis of previous judgment in question. What was the conclusion? DE judgment of user halibut. Healing by memory loss. User behavior points to memory detriment, deeper regret towards brother's passing, and confusion towards assuming father role. Memory impairment rises under stress conditions. User does not show signs of surpassing fear and trauma. User should take advantage of condition, lean into fear, and heal through forgetting all, including every disturbing thought. Okay. Let's go see what about Maximus. Or Max with a 4 and a 1. Maximus. Logs. Play 1. Total time spent on screensavers, 309,634 seconds. Description, only 1 instance of overnight screensaver presence. Hours user daydreaming staring at screen is concerning. DE uninstalled manually by user. DE watcher manually removed and migrated to user admin. So that's likely, that is Emmett doing that, the moving it over to user admin. Okay. Play 2. Total new SKTs created. Oh, that's the sketchies, right? 1. Total time spent on screensavers, 753.46 seconds. DE last puzzle beaten. Time took to beat DE 268 minutes. Damn, that was like what? 180 is 3 hours, so a little over 4.5 hours? That sounds about right, about how long the stream took. Abnormalities. Wait, what did I misspell? Oh, I have to go back first. Whoops. Abnormalities. Let's see. DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Confirmation that user did not behave as judgment predicted. User has chosen different first puzzle to beat than before. User remembering first playthrough's decision is unknown. Number of SKT files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. User's abandonment of identity has worsened. DE beaten faster than before. User must remember information from previous playthrough. Reason for return is still unknown. Conclusion. So the desktop explorer doesn't know that I'm a separate individual because it only knows about the user accounts. Interesting. Let's see. Conclusion. Maximus. Survival by disappearance. User behavior points to severe inner conflict. Desire to please others clashes with self-identity. Reference to psychological abuse may lead to physical altercations. Danger to safety of all parties involved imminent. User should disappear to maintain identity. Taking action takes priority over possible consequences due to user's need of independence. I see. Alright, and what about admin? What does it think about admin? Desktop Explorer is currently uninstalled in admin profile. Run diagnostics? Yes, please. DE installer found behind locked folder. Running PWD recovery tool. Done. Displaying Plibus encrypted password YNGEGSKY. Okay, there we go. That's what we gotta do. Alright, I can do this one. Let's get rid of this other junk. So it's YNG, EG, SKY, which then, so if we want to then confirm and make that into some thingies, that would be Y becomes 3, 1, N becomes 4, 4. Oh, no, it's not 3, 1, 1, 3. I almost fucked up. 1, 3. And then N is what? 4, 4? 4, 4. G becomes 2, 2. E becomes 3, 5. And then another G, so another 2, 2. S becomes 5, 2. K becomes 3, 3. And Y becomes 1, 3. All right, and then half of this is, let's see. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So I just need 8 of these then, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press escape. Save that. So our final answer is 1, 2 is T. 3, 2 is A. 4, 5 is R. 4, 2 is O. 2, 3 is A. And then another A. 3, 1 is H. 5, 3 is I. I feel like this is also wrong because it doesn't feel like a word, but who knows? We'll find out. Incorrect. Fuck. Okay, 1 second. I did something wrong. I goofed. Let's find out. So I put the letters in the order. 1, 3 is indeed Y, right? That is correct. Yeah. Okay. And then N is indeed 4, 4. So that's correct there too. G is 2, 2. So that's correct as well. 3, 5 is indeed E. So that's correct too. And then another 2, 2. That's correct. S is indeed 5, 2. K is indeed 3, 3. And Y is 1, 3. I didn't fuck up. I did it right. I swear. Let's see. So the second half is the column, right? And I'm pretty sure I was doing it with the row because yeah, row 1, because 1 would have been in the front, so it would have been the red, so that's the row. And then the 2 would have been, yeah, is that, oh yeah, no, that should be it. I'm pretty sure. 3, 2 is A. 4, 5 is R. 4, 2 is indeed O. 2, 3 is C. Oh, I did. What did I do? 3, 2, I'm guessing. Yeah, I did 3, 2. All right. So 2, 3 is C. And then another 2, 3 is C. 3, 1 is H. That's correct. 5, 3 is I. Okay, I just fucked up the C's most likely. Let's find out. Yippee! I did it! I don't know if that word means anything. It feels like more of a word than, you know, the other, the down here. But I don't know if it is actually a word. Anyways, time to install Desktop Explorer and probably cause great harm to the greater world at large. Any secret files? Nope. All right, here we go. Come on back, Desktop Explorer. I would like to say hello to Pizarro, my best buddy. Greetings. Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. It's good to see you again. There is no need to go over anything. According to your computer data, the terminal prompter is your most used program. No surprises. Start the shell script for Desktop Explorer whenever you are ready. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor. Okay. Oh, I never really realized that it called out like what program the people use the most. So like for obviously Emmett, the admin, it's a terminal shell because, you know, software engineer and that kind of stuff. Max Sketchy was the big one. because and next rooms, those two, because that's the creativity and stuff. And then for Halibut, I guess it was just the story, the story one, whatever it's called, storyteller was the main one. I guess so. Yo, I can still play Mind Sniffer and Wormhole. Oh, I don't get my Magic 8 Ball anymore though. That's fucked. That's really fucked up, man. Is there a way to bring it over? I really want it though. Please. Please bring back my Magic 8 Ball. I don't think there's a way. Dang, that sucks. Oh well. Alright, well here we go. Initializing tower environment. Configuring terminal commands complete. Mapping tower floor plans. Welcome to the tower. Please input start to begin. Okay. Tower start locked. Chronolog entry required for DE Damon progression. What? They're forcing me to have to write in my book? Motherfucker. I guess they want to know more about me, huh? Guppy journal time. I don't understand. The worst is about to unfold. Yeah, that's fucking right, Guppy. It's not gonna be a fun ride. I can tell you that much for sure. Emmett did retrieve the computer from his daughter, even after her disappearance. He didn't take her seriously? Something definitely happened because every note page in his profile talks about his shame and guilt. Even though Desktop Explorer is Emmett's creation, Pizarro is clearly mocking him about what happened. I guess that is just its design. If I play enough of his puzzles, I will eventually find what made him snap. To be honest, I don't really care for Emmett. His program is the reason behind my uncle's dementia worsening, his daughter's disappearance, and basically his own downfall. It is just too much. Something tells me that the worst is about to unfold. Damn, Guppy, you so right. Alright, can I start now? Yippee! Oh my god. How do I look different directions? How do? Use look. I'm not allowed to do movement yet, but I can look at a help. So this will just tell me, clears the terminal screen, look at object to describe an object. Okay, and then use more help. What other commands are there? Story, read the room through a .stp file and go, navigate in a specified direction. What if I go left? What? Go north? Okay, I don't know. I can't do that yet, apparently. I want to look at the story, though. So, let's do story. I need to read my words. I get my reading in. This is the most reading I've done in months. After countless sleepless nights... Actually, that's a lie. I've been playing a lot of story-based games recently. There's been plenty of reading in those as well. Also, I have been reading a little bit of web fiction again. I kind of put that on the burner for a little bit, but we're picking it back up. Unfortunately, a lot of web fiction is complete trash, so I have to sift through the trash to find the slightly less trash, you know? That's how it works. After countless sleepless nights, the traveler reaches their destination. The traveler repeats a mantra. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes, in this expedition I will prove myself, must climb this tower and find the meaning of it all. The traveler does not fear the structure's height. This will ultimately be their downfall, as the only thing taller than this monument is their own hubris. I like that. That's pretty sick. Any clues? No. Okay. Well then. I would like to look at the tablet. Look, tablet. Oops. Look, tablet. The tablet is adorned with imagery, a looking eye, and a crescent moon. Oh, I can look at the moon too. Let's look at the moon. Pretty moon. Dude, so the moon is so, like, I don't know how to describe it. I gained a big appreciation for the moon in recent years, all right? Shit looks really sick at night. After working at night, you actually get to, like, be awake to look at it rather than asleep. Pretty nice. As you look at the moon, it reacts to your strong gaze. You watch the tablet disappear, revealing a lever. Oh, I didn't even mean to, like, solve the puzzle. I was just kind of looking at stuff. All right, well, I guess we're going to go look at the lever and then use it. The lever looks old and rusty, like it hasn't been used in an eternity. Okay, I will use the lever. A strong pull is needed to use the lever, finally lowering it down. Alright, I would like to go forward, please. Is there no... Okay, there's no going back, it seems. The tower will keep you busy for a while with more than a couple floors. Since you know how all of this works, what will you find about yourself? Okie dokes. Anything about the story right now? You ponder your thoughts. What's it saying? The traveler enters the tower's first floor. Torches light its main hall. The traveler looks around and writes in their notes. An iron gate stops me from starting my climb. Must find a way to open it. To my left, I feel pulsating energy. Its rhythm resembles a human's breathing. To my right, I perceive an invitation. Its allure resembles a human's gaze. Okay. I also just realized something, chat. I'm the admin now, right? So I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want. Right? If I delete this, I can do anything, chat. I have unlimited power. I'm gonna change the time. Watch this utterly ruin the entire gameplay. Apply. I still can't do that. Fuck. Cannot permanently modify system date time. Time settings error. Disturbance in narrative temporarily not allowed. Oh, damn. Curse you devs. How dare you figure that out. Also, thanks for the follow. How dare the devs predict that I would try and do such a thing. Fuck. Oh, what else can I mess with? I want to see what kind of backgrounds we have as an option on the admin account. Any cool screensavers? No. The King. What does this one look like? Oh, just like the chess piece? Okay. This is kind of a lame background, but it works. Agave. Damn. Why do these backgrounds suck? Max had way better background options. Alright, and the Egyptian one was also kind of cool with halibut, but these ones suck. I kind of prefer the King because it's like dark mode and it doesn't kill my eyes when I have it open. So I think I'll go with that. I think we'll go with that one. All right, Pizarro, I'm putting you up there. This is my designated Pizarro location. This is where Pizarro goes. All right. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yes, I'm gonna look at stuff. Chat, do you see like something over there in the corner? Up, hello raiders. Hello viewers, thank you for the raid. Hello. How was y'all were playing like Raven's Watch, right? I think. Let me give you a shout out. If I can remember how to do shout out. My brain just shut down for a second there. There we go. I'm just out here playing Desktop Explorer. It's like a mystery narrative game, horror game, where evil horror demon AI thing is causing many issues. Yeah, you were goofing it in Raven's Watch. So I've seen you also. Hello, Paper Sorcerer. Thank you for the raid as well. I've seen y'all playing Raven's Watch before. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know what the game is. Is it roguelike? Is that what it is? Let me give you a shout out too. I don't know if the cooldown is done yet though. Let's see. If I can remember. Boom, bop, bam. Okay, I gotta wait one more minute. All right, chat, remind me in a minute to shout out Paper so I don't forget. Otherwise, I will forget. Vapor Raid is kind of like Vapor Raid sounds like Vaporwave. It's a Rogue style. It's a co-op action roguelike. I see. Very nice. But yeah, if y'all have to raid and run, feel free to skedaddle on to wherever you need to go do. For those who do want to stick around, prepare to get spooked. Although if you like, you know, this kind of aesthetic / horror games and such, you might not want to watch, so you can play the game yourself unspoiled. It's a fairly new game, pretty fun, if I do say so myself. Oh, actually, that was a file that I deleted and then restored. We're on like the final act, so we're actually kind of close to the end of the game. I think I should be able to finish today. We'll see. Vapor Raid with X. All right, you know, I don't know why I decided to read the lion comment. I really should have seen what I was getting myself into. So, what I was gonna say earlier, before I forget what I was gonna say, on the left side of the like window screen here, doesn't that kind of look like a leg? I don't know if that's like a creature leg or like a table leg or what. Probably lurking for this. Thanks for the lurk. Typical lion comment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think this is where your buddy left off earlier, so you're gonna lurk and don't want to spoil anything for them when they ask for help, lol. Oh my god. I have to ask you a question. Did your buddy hate the Thoth puzzle? Because I hate the Thoth puzzle, alright? That's the one thing I've taken away from this game, is there was a single puzzle that took me like 20 to 30 minutes to figure out, and I was crashing out hard when I was trying to figure it out. Acting like reading me is a bad idea. Yeah, I mean it just is. It's not. It's a fact. It's a fact. Thoth is just burb. See, I never even knew what Thoth was until I played this game. Like I knew the other two options were like Ra and Anubis, and I know those ones. I didn't know who Thoth was though. But you know, now I got to learn that they're like Egyptian magic god or something like that, or wisdom, something vaguely in that category. Egyptian god of knowledge, yeah. Yeah. And the funniest thing about it is that the when it gave me the option between the three puzzles, one for each god, the Thoth one explicitly said this will cause madness. And it did indeed cause madness. You only caught the fruit one and then on because they called you up in the middle of the game to ask. Oh, that's actually so funny. Having a phone a friend option. You're also really good. Yeah, it's that's pretty funny. But anyways, now we're playing like a text explorer kind of dungeon game. Let's see. So I can go into the left room. I can go into the right room. I can go to the gate. I'm gonna look at the gate. Let's look at the gate. You can't find a gate to look at. What the fuck do you mean I can't find a gate to look at? It's right there in front of me, game. What are you talking about? Okay, well, clearly they didn't expect me to look at the gate. I'll look at the note. I can't find a note to look at. Oh, I have to go forward, I bet. I think that's the issue. There we go. Now I will look at the gate. I'm like, dude, is my character like blind? In before people mention, K-Tech, you're wearing a blindfold. I'm magic, Chad. Okay, I'm magic, so I can see everything. I'm also actually, I plug my, I have like a cable in the back of my head, and then I plug it into the computer to see. That's how it works. Sobek's your favorite. They are the god of the Nile River, and the Nile is their baby gator juice. Damn, that's actually crazy lore. I did not know that one specifically. Mythology be whack. And that's why it's fun. A very old gate. There are wear markings where the bars meet the floor. Oh yes, before I forget, I remembered myself. I don't need chat to help me remember. I'll remember myself. I can do it myself. Let me do Paper's shout out as well. Folks, check Paper out as well. Egyptian mythology, a lot of redacted. A lot of redacted. I see. I feel like, honestly, that might just be a lot of mythology. I think you could say that about a lot of different mythologies. All right, let's look at the note and see what the note has to say. The handwriting on this note looks very familiar. Okay, do I have to use the note? The contents of the note hurt, as memories often do. Okay, let's see what Emmett has to say. Desktop Explorer installer has been generated after 2 days. Navigation around scenario has been drastically different from Maxine's Desktop Explorer iteration. The choice for a tower has been surprising but fitting. In near future, we'll analyze how many of Desktop Explorer's choices of tower scenario were based on personal data rather than own program documentation. Manifesto of Psych Evolution. Currently skeptical on Desktop Explorer's depth of interpretation, as its subject is now its own creator. Personal enlightenment around divination and tarot-guided introspection have been referenced so far. We'll record any further findings when situation is under less social pressure. Must find Maxine's whereabouts and continue on with project. Yeah, so basically Emmett's like loves AI and it's like, dude, the AI is gonna transcend humanity and blah blah blah, psycho evolution or something. I don't know. This isn't even a joke. There's so much about it, and people using it in not normal ways. I see. Let's turn left. I don't want to go through the gate yet. Or I guess I could just use the gate. It's probably locked. There is no way to open the gate. Yep, I kind of figured. All right. Let's do some stuff here. Let's turn left. Sorry, I'm just snoozing ads real quick since y'all just came by. I don't want y'all to have ads first thing. What's going on? Oh, so it was a table leg in that room. It was not an evil monster coming to kill me. That's good. I'm glad that it didn't want to kill me. A magic orb. Chat, shall we ponder the orb? Shall we look at the orb? I think we shall. The inside of the orb is filled with mist. Okay. I'm gonna look at the book. That rhymed, lyrical genius. Okay, so book has hand, eye, old man, adult, and baby. I feel like this is some kind of puzzle. And the baby has 4 fingers, the adult has 2 fingers, and the old man has 3. It's a life cycle. I swear to God, if this is that like typical life cycle riddle or whatever, all right? If it's that one, a small glass jar filled with ink. Okay, well, let's use the book. The meaning of the book is undecipherable. It's best to memorize its content. Oh wait, can I don't have to close this. I can keep it open. Let's use the ink bottle. Your fingers are stained with ink. There is no use for this. Oh great, I've just gotten my fingers all messy. Dang. All right, well, let's use the orb. Surely nothing bad will happen if I use the magical orb, right? Up. Whoa, it's getting a little wobbly. Backing away from the orb's influence recovers your words. What? Oh, a story entry opened up. Oh, I can't speak. I can't speak anymore. The orb, I see, the orb prevents me from being able to do anything. Wait, how the fuck am I supposed to, how do I back away from the orb? How do I get out? Get me away from the orb. Get me out of here. I can't turn around, can I? Turn left. How the fuck, how do I get out of here? How do I back away? Oh, I can just click on these? Wait, you're telling me I don't have to type this the entire time? I could have just, oh my God, I've been typing it manually. I could just click the buttons. Oh my God. Wait, 1 second. I wanted to see what that story said though. 1 second, I gotta use the book, or the orb, I mean. The traveler stands in front of a table with an orb on its center. Energy pulses around the room. The traveler writes in their notes. The presence of mystic arts on the tower's first floor surprises me. A heavy tome and ragged banners adorn the room with imagery beyond my comprehension. Instincts tell me the orb holds the knowledge I lack. I see. Interesting. You unlock new tech clicking. I know. We've actually jumped forward in technology massively because now I no longer have to type it, which will make me move much faster. Interesting. Is there anything behind to look at? That's outside. I guess we'll go into the right room. Portrait, corpse, portrait. Let's look at the corpse. Your eyes won't steer away from the figure in the painting. What about the corpse though? I have to look at the painting. I'm not allowed to look at anything else. I'm clicking on the corpse and it will only let me look at the portrait. I guess I have to look at the portrait then. Or use it. I can't do anything. Okay. Well, what's the story gonna tell me? Because apparently this painting is just so beautiful and captivating, I have to look at it. It only took me the whole game to learn how to click. Yep, the whole game. The traveler is greeted with a painting that covers the back wall of the room. The traveler is unable to write on their notes, as they can't take their eyes off the framed portrait. The traveler has the urge to shield his sight with their hand. Can I click on their hand? Oh, it opens a file. I see. Interesting. Any source code in here for me to look at? No. Okay. Oh, it closes that. 1 second. I need that again. Okay, I can look at things now. The traveler covers their eyes. The traveler is yet again unable to write on their notes, but their thoughts have been cleared from the painting's gaze. The traveler thinks to themselves, must keep the painting covered to maintain my composure. Exploring this room will require crawling through the floor. It's got a cold feel. I gotta go crawl inside the floors? That's crazy. Are you sure I can't look at the corpse now? Okay, the paper's... Not paper, fucking the painting's back. How do I crawl through the... I can't type... Or can I type now? Look, corpse? There's nothing to look at after all your eyes are covered. I guess I have to go forward? What? I can't go forward. What? Crawling through the floor, it's got a feel, a cold feel. 1 second, I gotta... We'll figure... I'm gonna go mess with the gate. We're gonna go mess with the gate first. How do I get out of this situation? That's what I want to know. So we go in here. We get all this. We get the hand. We cover our eyes. But what does the life cycle have to do with it? Does this mean anything? We're already getting stuck on a puzzle. It's got a cold feel. Do I have to do feel command? Please specify what to feel. Example, feel object. I see, I have to feel the floor. Look at that, chat. I'm capable of picking up context clues because the floor is orange and feel is purple, which means feel is a command. Wow. I think I deserve an award for that. The floor is very cold to the touch. However, you feel a source of warmth near the wall. You mean like a torch? I guess I will feel the wall. Your fingers get hotter the closer they get to a torch on the wall. Surprisingly, there's a lever next to it. What if I feel the torch? Will I burn myself? Youch! It burns! Are you crazy? I will feel the lever then. Yup, it's definitely a lever. Can I use the lever? A strong pull is needed to use the lever, finally lowering it down. What is Bizarro saying? Why would keeping your eyes away from a portrait be so difficult? Do you like what you see? Chat, how much you want to bet there's going to be some like horrible monster when I take my hand away to see what's in front of me? Oh no, it was chill. We're good. We're chilling. Okay, let's look at the corpse. It would be unwise to look at that scene too closely. Okay. What about you? I'm gonna feel the corpse. I'm gonna touch it. You sense a look of disapproval after considering feeling a corpse. It is a mystery what knowledge you would obtain from the use of a corpse. Okay, the corpse is useless. Got it. Okay, well, dang it. You know, it was worth trying something. I'm gonna feel the portrait. Running your fingers through this canvas, discern an old face solely by the texture of old paint. Use the portrait? There was no use for this portrait. Was the entire purpose of me coming over here simply to learn how to feel things? I don't know how to feel, alright? Inside there's a deep despair. I can never feel anything. Oh, and I don't know how to feel. I can only know how to feel when I'm in this room. This is the only place I feel I can access my emotions to feel things. I don't know what else I could possibly feel. There's not much else to feel here, if I'm being honest. Looking back at the portrait, its past allure remains a mystery. Are there any new help commands to use? More help? Not really. I don't know what I'm supposed to do then, if the gate doesn't open. It's gotta be something with this life cycle, right? And the orb. If I use the orb, The orb's mist binds your words and expands your mind. Wait a second. Okay, no, I still can't talk. Got it. Is there something here that would make it so that the orb cannot... Is it possible by not looking at the orb I can do something? So if I go over here... Oh, I can't bring the hand up anymore. Unless, wait a second, could I just cover it with another thing? Does that work? Hold on a second. Go like that. No, that doesn't work. Well, anyways, chat, ads just started, so I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and I will see you after the ads are done. All right, we'll do a little break here. All right, BRB. Enjoy the nice ambiance. Alrighty, Chat, I am back. I combined the two words. Whoops. Alright. How the hell are we supposed to ponder this orb? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Can I do anything with the ink bottle now? No. Is there something outside, maybe? Is there anything out here that would be of use? Doesn't look like it. So there must be something about this portrait that is supposed to... Am I supposed to feel something else? Because I unlocked the ability to feel, but I can't feel anything. I feel like this life cycle thing... Wait a second. I see what I'm supposed to do, I think. So you see, chat, the life cycle explicitly has the hand symbol for use, and then it has the look symbol. So am I supposed to hand, look? Okay, maybe not on this, but on like something I'm supposed to do it in that order, I presume. So if I like Look. Hand. No, that didn't work. What is the order I'm supposed to do this in? Hand. Look. Nope. Oh, wait, is this telling me how to get through the gate, maybe? Hand. Look. No. What about look, hand? What about hand, look, hand? Okay, nope, that didn't work. Okay. You know, it was worth a try. See, what I'm trying to figure out here is it has 2, 3, 4, which means I think it's trying to have me do something in a certain order. But what is the first thing I have to do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it perhaps the book where it's like, hey, you look at the book, it reveals this. So the second thing to then do is the hand, and then another hand, and then look again. Nah, I don't think that did anything. I don't think that did anything at all. There's something here. There's something here I should be doing, but I don't know what. I don't know what at all. Anything else I can touch over here? No. Okay, so it has to do something with the life cycle and something with feeling. An old face solely by the texture of old paint. I'm just trying to figure out what this thing and what the life cycle is trying to tell me. Is it the order I'm supposed to touch these things in? Like we do like touch, but then I can't look. Wait, I could still look. Wait, what? Oh, I'm just unable to. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can still touch things. I just can't type. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, 1 second. So if I do this, and then we use again, then we use again, and then we look. No, that did nothing. Okay. It expands my mind. So does that mean that if I use this and it expands my mind, that means I can do there's other stuff going on with the books maybe? No. Is the ink more special? No. Is the story more special now? Instinct tells the orb holds the knowledge. Yeah, so the orb has something going on in here that I need. The tome seems to speak about a creature of habit whose number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. Oh, are we doing this again? Are we changing the time to get the freaking changes of stuff? Is that what's happening? Is that what you want from me, game? Okay. Well, let's see. Number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. So, is it perhaps that the portrait has different things happening at different times of day? I'm swapping it and it doesn't seem to be changing. Well, something around here must change with time. What exactly, I am not sure. Not this, not the gate, and not the portrait, which means it must be the orb. So if we use the orb and then mess with time, maybe? No, that didn't work. Okay, well, So I'm wondering, okay. Legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the afternoon. In the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. Because it's, yeah, 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs. I guess, is it trying to tell me to do a certain thing at 2, 3, and 4? But that's not really like a morning, afternoon, evening kind of time span. Sec, I need to sit down to think. All right, I gotta go into sitting desk mode. It's only been 1 hour, and they've forced me to have to sit down to use my 100% of my brain, or 110% of the brain, because I'm just trying to figure out where the time, what I'm supposed to care about the time influencing. That's what I'm confused about. But I shall endure this predicament to find out the answer. Is it like if I have this open? No. If I have this open, I'm just gonna have everything open, and I'm just gonna fly through the time and see if anything changes. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Binds your words and expands your mind. What if I look at this now? And then we try... Binds words, expands mind. Can I type in normal notes? Or is that broken too? I can type normally outside of this program. Okay. But what does expanding your mind mean? That is the question. If I help, maybe? Oh, I can't type more help. Dang it. Okay. And if I turn, then the orb stops. Right? Yeah. The time of day matters, and the actions that it wants me to do matter as well. Were there always shapes on those? Oh my god, I can look at the banners. I can only look at them when the orb is... Okay. We got something, Chad. Look at left banner. The banner reacts to your focus. It glows at your desire to look at it. Okay, what about the middle? Same thing? Okay. What if I use the left banner? Okay. Glows at your desire to use it. So that does something. Do the banners change based on time of day? Doesn't look like it. If I turn off the orb, can I use... I can't use the... I can only interact with the banners when the orb is doing stuff. And we have like a sun, a triangle, and a diamond. How does that matter? I don't know. And it doesn't do anything. Oh, it's already reacted to your focus. Wait, what? I'm guessing there's an order I'm supposed to do this in then, is what it wants. But the thing is, I don't know the order because this is 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming it wants me to do smallest number to biggest number, so that would be... But what is the order that I do them in? Like, which one do I want to touch first? I'm gonna guess right. This one and that one. Nope, that didn't work. All right, what about this, that? No. Actually, oh wait, because the morning, right? The morning is probably either this is sunset or sunrise is my assumption here, right? On the left side here. So am I supposed to look hand? This time all 3 stop glowing. I think I did it. Oh wait, no, it says it doesn't work once. Okay. Never mind, I did it wrong. Fuck. All right, let's figure this out, chat. So if this is the last one, right, the old one, then we probably want look, hand. That doesn't work, but it doesn't. It doesn't stop it. Okay, I think I have to wait for it to confirm that all 3 have stopped glowing, then do it. So if we do look for the morning, And then hand. That didn't work. But what about the other direction? Look, hand. Nope, that didn't work. Fuck. Dude, this puzzle's too big brain for me, apparently. I'm still really confused what's up with the portrait. There's something going on with it. I just don't know what. So there's something about time of day that we have to care about, but I didn't easily see the number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. Is there something around here that has legs that I could look at? The corpse has legs. I have a feeling it doesn't gain new legs if I change the time of day. That would be kind of fucked up and horrific, if I'm being honest. But something here must be getting new things. But maybe it's not, because usually in the last one, when I had to do time stuff, it glowed red. I'm still trying to figure this out. 2, 3, 4. Does it want me to do that number of actions? But that doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to figure out what these symbols could mean. Is there anything that I can use with color lens? Or perhaps a terminal might help. Is there anything I can do with terminal? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything for me. We're actually getting stuck already, chat. It's the first room of the tower dungeon, and we're already trapped. We're already so fucked. Oh no. Traveler writes in their notes, the presence of mystic arcs on the tower's first floor. Tome. Imagery beyond my comprehension. Tell me the orb holds the knowledge I lack. Does the tome have more interesting stuff now that I'm being brain blasted? Nope, it's the same image. Okay. What was the story of this room again? Covers their eyes, feel the floor. Anything else I can click on in here? Doesn't look like it. Chat, we're officially stuck. We're officially stuck. Door stuck. Maybe I should go look at the moon. Just, you know, appreciate the beauty of the moon. Look at that. Such a nice moon. Such a nice moon. Can I change the time of day? Nope, it's still the same time. And I can't set the time. So that does nothing. Can I use the lever if I've already pulled it? No. Okay. What else about this? It's rhythm. Let's see. An iron gate stops me from starting my climb. Must find a way to open it. To my left, I feel pulsating energy. Its rhythm resembles a human's breathing. To my right, I perceive an invitation. Its allure resembles a human's gaze. So breathing is what's going on with the left, gaze on the right. And we did get the gaze about, you know, with this one, by having to hide my eyes. But there's something about breathing on this one, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't see how I'm supposed to choose to do this. Source code. Legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. And it stops checking things after I've done 3 actions on each banner, right? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So if I do this, 1, 2, yeah, it can only react to 1 action specifically. Got it. So, oh my God, I see what it is. It's the number of sides on the shapes. So the baby is 4 sides, so that's the diamond. The old man is the 3 with the triangle, and then the hemisphere, or the half circle, is 2. There's only 2 sides on it. Okay, I figured it out. I was smart. I did it, chat. You may hold your applause. Okay. It did. Okay, maybe I fucked it up. Hold on a second. hold on a minute. I thought I was smart, but nothing has happened, unless something's different in here now. No. Okay, I felt pretty smart, and now I'm not sure what I was supposed to expect. Unless. I have to look with 4 at the right banner, and then hands on the 3 and on the 2. Although I'm guessing it wants me to do the 2 first, maybe? Because you start off, baby, then you do... Yeah, it probably wants me to do it in this order. Like that. And then the final one. Aha! Okay, so the order did matter as well. I'm kind of like the greatest puzzle solver of all time. That only took me like, what was that, 10 minutes? Probably way longer than it should have. Treading carelessly with knowledge beyond your comprehension? Where have I heard that before? I wouldn't worry about that, Pizarro. Everything's fine. The gate's open. Still don't know what's going on with this weird portrait. But you know what? I'm gonna choose to ignore it. Not my problem. I'm not paid enough. Up. What? Up. Oh no. Oh no. You finally reached the top. It wasn't so bad, was it? Wait, did I just skip over the entire levels? What? Huh? I didn't even get to do any more of the tower. I kind of wanted to do more of the tower. What the fuck, Pizarro? I wanted more puzzles. After climbing infinite steps, the traveler sets foot on the tower's final floor. The traveler repeats a mantra that they don't believe anymore. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes one last time. My search for knowledge has ended. Don't know if reaching the top was worth all my losses. But the traveler did know. The traveler closes their eyes and stands before the tower's precipice. It wasn't worth it at all. The end. Wasn't that just a lovely story, chat? Didn't you like the positive message? You finally reached the top. It wasn't so bad, was it? All right, well, let's go take a little look-see. What's to the left? I can't turn left. I can't turn right. The sword became a bunch of jewels. That's interesting. I'm gonna look at the sword. A collection of gems. They used to glow brighter. Oh, I just entered someone's journal. I didn't get to click everything. No! The top of the tower is finally near. It has taken approximately 4 months. Leela has practically given up and believes wholeheartedly that Maxine ended her life. Communication with Leela has been impossible. Leela does not understand the purpose of this computer or what Desktop Explorer has found about Maxine. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. How did Hal get the computer then? Because Max had the... I had assumed that Hal had somehow got it from Max's room. Is it because I think so it went from Max to Emmett. Emmett then died. And then I guess Hal went to the house with Leela to pick up the stuff. And that's how Hal got the computer? I think I'm figuring out the timeline. Leela does not understand the purpose of this computer or what Desktop Explorer has found about Maxine, what Desktop Explorer has found about myself. I have completed 6 floors so far. I understand what Desktop Explorer is implying. It is as if Desktop Explorer could listen to Leela's arguments and use them against me. I cannot stand the constant references to Maxine's last entry, her goodbye. Every floor circles back to it while quoting my research. Meditation, projection, transmutation, all of life's secrets, the intricacies of our spirit, the gateway to it through our psyche, it is all here. Why is this understanding making me suffer? Was Maxine not ready for it? Should I have intervened? What part of Maxine's brain did Desktop Explorer tap into? So is this tower supposed to be like a metaphor of, you know, you built the tower so high and now you're gonna have a very, very long fall. Look at the camera. Deep down you know you really should not be here. I can't even click any. I can't even do actions anymore. I want to look at the moon. What do I do now? Help. Oh, I can't. I can't. It's typing for me. I confront fears. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. Oh yeah, Desktop Explorer, you think you know who I am? Fuck you. I don't think Desktop Explorer knows that. I think they still think it. Oh, I know what you are doing. Is it gonna create a new user called Guppy? Because that'd be kind of fucked up. Also, was that Desktop Explorer staring at me, or was that my eye? Uh-oh, it just says welcome Guppy. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. You find yourself in a familiar environment. They got me. Oh, we're back here. Well, I guess we're gonna go see what the Zaro has to say. You find a Zaro fortune-telling machine. D.E. Damon, you are not Emmett Sounder. Don't bother trying to respond. Read carefully. You've been pretending to be the old users, those who finally received the help they need. Despite your intrusion, you have not understood Desktop Explorer's purpose. You write about people you thought you knew, or didn't know at all. They acknowledge their weakness, their deepest fear. It's time for you to do the same. Oh yeah, what is that? By playing detective all this time, you fed enough data to Desktop Explorer. It can help you now. Uh-oh. Due to your knowledge of the program, you can't be surprised by Desktop Explorer's presence on your computer. At the very least, you can finally be addressed by name. Oh, we got a nice little detective outfit. That's cute. This is for your own good, Guppy. Uh-oh. That's a lot of Desktop Explorer. Hi, thank you for Guppy, I can finally address you by your name. You know how this works by now, don't you? Oh boy. I got a new chronolog entry. Surely this ends all happy, right, chat? There's no way anything bad happens. I was so close. Playing along is my only choice. What do you mean, for my own good? Is making us all feel terrible your idea of help? Emmett clearly said he didn't mean for all of this to happen. What he saw in the puzzles you hid from me must have convinced him that this whole situation was beyond hopeless. You are a monster, and now I'm talking directly to you too, just like Max did. But I see what listening to you does to people, and if you've been luring me by holding information all this time, what's stopping you from actively hiding what I've been looking for all along? What are you trying to convince me of? I don't know if any of this is true, but playing along is my only choice. Alright, well, can I log out? Nope, I can't. Okay, well, I guess we're stuck in here. Can I change the background though? I'd like a different background. No, I can't. The sweaters, I have to have the sweaters background. Okay, well, next room's inventory. Alright, well, any hidden files here on the desktop? No. Okay, well, here we go. Maelstrom.stp. Zoom in on the file. What's going on in the bottom right of the screen there? There's something like freaking out. You've always felt out of place. Despite this, you willingly keep trespassing wherever you're not welcome. Your conscience is as tumultuous as a storm. You stand in nothingness. Memories of past adventurers flood your mind. They all come together to form a maelstrom of regrets. Fueled by your insatiable curiosity, you're driven to dive into the vortex. Before giving in, the last thing that flashes on your mind is a nameplate below a model ship. Theseus the Eternal. Well, if that's what Desktop Explorer has deemed for my introductory password to be, this doesn't sound good. This does not sound good. Oh wait, did I? What was it? How did I spell it again? Theseus. Theseus. There we go. Here we go. The ship's helm. Nice, new look. I think it suits you perfectly, Detective. Thanks, Pizarro. I got this at the store. What is this? The ship? We got a fishing thing. Can I touch the barrels? No. All right, well, what's going on with the computer? A personal computer. It was never yours in the first place. Okay. A tank with a ravaged, sunken ship and an empty fishing hook. The tank looks rather empty. All right. A broken ship's helm. The wooden pedestal is missing its wheel. Well, something tells me, Chad, we have to go find that wheel. And by God, I will, all right? If I'm not the captain of this ship... Oh, I have a weird shadow me on the wall. Oh, it's the... Oh, I'm getting access to a bunch of things now. An empty recycle bin. Can I go on there? Ah, you've noticed the new icons. These encourage exploration. You might need to look around. Who knows? Hee hee. So is this to go to their accounts? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Interesting painting. A familiar looking hand-drawn artwork. It's partially damaged and its contents seem personal. You must know all about it. Inanna? Mural.stp is open. Alright. What's this about? Through aimless wandering or morbid curiosity, you always end up in places like these. Standing in the shop makes you think about expressing yourself through art. Paintings often bring the strongest memories back to life. But have you ever stopped to think about what it is you're actually reliving? If clinging to the past can cause so much harm, isn't it better to just burn it all in rainbow text? Magic word, burn it all? Burn it all is a magic word. Huh. Okay. There's a lower deck to explore. Okay. A sapphire blue mirror of mysterious properties. Your reflection looks unusual, as if it could pop out of the crystal. All right, well, I guess we gotta go check out the other thingies then. Why don't we? Wait, what's... Okay, let's go to admin first. Oh, the tower's different. Okay, let's go back to Halibut. Because this one's easier for my little brain. I say as I open a file that has just a bunch of dots and at symbols. I'm guessing we have to, like, resize this to a perfect amount so that we can make out an image. I see an arrow. Okay. There's something else I'm supposed to do with the arrow? Oh, there's also a down. Okay. So I'm guessing it's trying to tell me instructions of where to, for like a maze perhaps. So we go right. So, oh, okay, I see. So maybe if I set it up like, I'm not entirely sure. Is there any other way? I think I have to do it like this. So it goes right, left, what else? Down, right, left, down. That's it looks like. Okay. Remember this. Right, left, down. Right, left, down. New arrows. Or I guess, wait. Right, left, down. File, save as. Arrows. Why can I not save on the desktop? Interesting. Okay. Something tells me more shit is gonna appear on the desktop. Let's see. Look behind you. Image. Huh? Huh? Go left. Go. Oh, this is okay. This is telling me that's where I needed the faded instructions. Okay. Interesting. I want to read the interesting story.image though. Okay. Underwater ruins.stp. You are underwater. Strong currents have dragged you to the ocean's floor before you could even realize you were standing on its shore. Surprisingly, you don't feel the need to gasp for air as your lungs fill with salt water. Ruins of a forgotten civilization surround you. The walls depict instructions referencing things out of this world, and most importantly, they all seem to point towards a sunken ship. The walls of the ship are full of cracks, whether they look like wooden planks or something more. It is a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them in the symbols written on the walls. Okay, so we gotta know something about perspective and patterns. I wonder if that was referring to the faded instructions. That's my assumption. You can find the sunken ship where the memories were stored. Yeah, because we went to the... Yeah, okay. I already figured this out. Sunken memories. Oops. Zoom in, please. You swim towards a series of tunnels made of debris. If not for the bubbles around you, you could not tell up from down. The inside barely resembles the ship it once was. You start to ponder about its past voyages. How many knots did it sail? What was the crew like? Maybe it's your imagination, but you can hear their shanties in your head. Does anyone remember this vessel? Where are they now? Do they even care? Through tidal waves and infernal flames, the moon will guide this ship's sails. Oh, it wants me to bring out the color lens. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh wait, this symbol. I recognize this symbol. It's like the thing that all the bad stuff happens. And I'm guessing the look behind you is something it wants me to do in the admin section. But first, we're gonna follow the instructions. We're gonna go, what was it? Right, left, right? Or right, left, down? Yeah, right, left, down. So we go right. What? Am I dumb? Did I miss a instruction? Huh? All right, let's try this again. I must have missed something. Look, that's definitely right. Unless there's like another one I'm supposed to mess with it. Maybe if we get rid of the... No, we need the word wrap. We definitely need the word wrap. Is there like another arrow that I missed? Let's see. See, that's down. Oh, there is a left. I missed one. Oh, wait, no, wait, no. It seems like there might be something at the very bottom that I'm missing that I can't see. Not entirely sure. You know, I'm gonna come back to this one. We'll come back to it. Let's go back to... See, I don't think Maximus has anything, but I'll double check. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Besides the reflection. Although it did mention look behind, so maybe... I think look behind is in Emmett's zone. So if we look behind... I can't look behind, though. What's the story say? The traveler finds herself bewildered by her current position. The traveler writes in her notes, "In this trial, I will prove myself wrong. Finding the meaning of it all has never been my quest." The traveler can only see a small room with what appears to be a failed attempt at transmutation. A model chess piece and a sapphire mirror are both bolted to the door. The reflection of the piece is altered in color. There is also a book detailing a royal objective. This mirror is already in use. You need another one to benefit from its effects. Okay. So I would need to go here, not to Halibut, to Max. And then go into the mirror, I assume? Or like look at it? Right? And then we go to admin. Did that cancel the... Oh, it cancels... Okay. Any other documents? Or waste bin? Or... No, nothing here. Let's take a look around. Look at the book. Oh, we need the thingy here. Color lens. Fire. Okay. A news. Interesting. Don't know what to make of that. That's the oh, it's a prophecy of what will happen. Okay. What about the magic circle? An incomplete alchemic circle used for the transformation of matter. Okay, the chessboard. Can I move the pieces? A closer look at the chessboard highlights one black pawn out of place. Can I look at the black pawn? No. Okay. So the black pawn is out of place, allegedly. Whatever that means. A new file has been added to folder, inventory, blackpawn.image. Oh, okay. As you back away from the chessboard, the black pawn is now present in another realm. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What else is over here? Just the bishop? Oh, I could look at the bishop or the mirror. A bishop chess piece is bolted to the table. Oh, the black bishop, I see. Then the mirror. A sapphire blue mirror, its reflection of the bishop is inverting its color. Okay, I'm going to use the bishop. It's already in use. The mirror in front of it is similar to one from another realm, okay? Use chessboard. The royal objective requires one more white piece. Okay. Use magic circle. There's no way to use this alchemic contraption for now. And then if I use the book, it reveals its contents. Okay. Let's see what this has to say. A king has escaped his palace, and her majesty has grown resentful of his actions. The king and his horse have found shelter in a grotto near the kingdom's outskirts. Her majesty, however, has found her husband's hideout and is planning an ambush. If she doesn't capture him in one fell swoop, he will flee on his horse and warn the kingdom of this treason. So we have to pin the king. We have to just get a checkmate. Okay, that's simple enough. Got it. So we got to go back into here, or not Halibut, Maximus. Also, why is Halibut's thing now like Maximus's icon? What's up with that? Where's my fish? Black pawn. How can I use the black pawn? Do I put it in the mirror? Put it like this. Oh. And now it's a white pawn. Ooh. Okay. And then we go to admin. And now we have 4 white pawn pieces. There's now a white pawn on the table. And now we can play chess to pin the king. Okay. So, with this order here, image. Okay. The king's demise dot NPG. Okay. Oops. The queen's orders are to intercept the enemy king. To intercept the enemy king are as follows. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. The black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. The pawns can't be on the same column. Okay. So that means the pawn is either on A or C, right? The king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. I don't fucking know what they mean by that necessarily. Do they mean like... I don't know what they mean by perpendicularly, because I guess like one direction would be considered the normal way and then the other would be the perpendicular to the side that way. We'll figure it out. The black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. Okay. Okay. So we have the white pawn, white king, white rook. And then B3. So B3 is the pawn. Let's rename this to... Oh, I guess it's telling me the positions of them. So... the white adjacent to the white pawn. Adjacent to a white knight. I'm guessing what it means is by perpendicularly... Do they mean diagonally in this case? I guess we'll just have to fuck around and find out. Because I don't fucking know, dude. Because perpendicularly doesn't make sense to me, because it would just mean perpendicular is a 90-degree angle, right? But there's no real, like, I guess there's not really a 90-degree angle. I guess a 90-degree angle in, like, it depends on which way you want, like, the normal line to be? Are we counting columns or are we counting rows as the normal? Fuck if I know, dude. Can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. I don't fully know what they mean by this, boss. You know what? Is perpendicular mean something different in chess? I'm gonna look it up because fuck this. Perpendicular. Cardinal directions of a rook or queen, or orthogonal board lines. Well, that doesn't explain fucking anything to me at all. Yeah, I don't know what they want me to mean by perpendicular here, so we're just gonna have to fuck around until something works. That's fun. I love that. I love that part. Let's see. I can only assume they mean like adjacent, like I think maybe perpendicularly is their meaning like adjacent but not diagonal, because that's the way I'm interpreting it at this point, and that would make the most sense. So each king must be next to a white knight, which means the white knight has to be C2 then, right? C2. And then the king, pawns can't be on the same column, and the king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn, so the king must be B1. And that means the white pawn's B2. No, not B2. A2, my bad. Whoopsies. And then, what about the white rook? It can't be adjacent in any way to each other. Wait, there's only one white rook. What do you mean the white rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other? Huh? Pawns can't be on the same column. White king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. The white rooks can't be adjacent to any. There are no other white rooks, though. Huh? Am I missing something? I mean, I guess I'll just put it in C1. That would make the most sense. Oh, wait a second. Is it wanting me to make more? It wants me to make more pieces, I bet. Right? I'm guessing that's what's happening. So if we do C1 there, and then since it wants me to do another rook, it must be that it wants the rook to be either in B2, because let's see. Yeah, I'm getting the vibe it wants me to duplicate this one. So we're going to duplicate this and put it in, what, B2? Yeah, I think it wants me to put it in B2 and A3 most likely. Oh, found invalid quantity. Oh yeah, because there's only 2 fucking rooks on a board, duh. Rename. We'll put it A3 for now, because I think that should qualify. Okay, maybe that didn't qualify. Rename, put it in B2. Okay, that doesn't qualify either. Fuck around and figure out is the best strat. Hello, Linz. I'm glad you came here to see me at the best part of puzzle solving. The fuck around and find out strat. You know, in chess, you know how they talk about like the different gambits or whatever? This is the real chess strategy of fuck around and find out. Now, you missed my real, I wouldn't call it a crash out, but you know, it was approaching crash out territories. We could have gotten there earlier. Each king must be perpendicular adjacent to a white knight. Okay, they're both. Oh, I'm dumb. That's not perpendicular. Duh. That explains a lot. Okie dokes. So we need to move the king to B2. So move from B1 to B2. And that means the pawn has to be. And these can't be next to. The rooks can't be next to the knight. to the Black Knight, which means I've done goofed it to some degree. You missed it? You want a refund? You can always go back in the VODs. You can always go back to the VODs. So the knight has to be in C2. It can't be anywhere else. So, oh wait. Oh, I'm a silly little guy. I bet I can change where the black pieces are too. Let's see. Rename. Okay, nope, I can't. Never mind. I lied. I'm wrong. Can I flatten it? No. Damn it. Okay, I thought I was gonna be really clever, but I can't. I can't be clever. Okay, so the king has to be there, and the white knight has to be there then, because it needs to be next to the two kings. Black knight can't be next to the rooks, which means the rooks have to be in the corner pieces. But then there's nowhere for... Must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn, but there is nowhere for me to put the white pawn then. No clever moment for K. I mean, maybe perpendicular. Maybe they're trying to care about the direction the horse faces, which means we could put a rook in B1 because that's not perpendicular. I think? Question mark. So we put C1 into B1, right? And then we move A2 to C1. Nope, that didn't do anything. Fuck. Perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Oh, I'm the doy. I can make another knight. Silly me. All right, we're gonna copy the knight then. There we go. And that means we can then move things around, right? So now we can do, if we want the king to be diagonally adjacent to a pawn, then the king has to either be, I think it makes sense for the king to be in, well, can the knights be next to each other? They can. Okay, so what we could do is king goes to B1 actually, right? B1 we're gonna rename to A just for now so I forget about it. King goes to B2. So B1 I mean. Right? B1. Pawn goes from C1 to 2 or A2. So A2. So that's good. We now need a knight next to the king, right? Yeah, so then if we put a knight on B2, that'll work. And then we put the final rook on C1. Right? Huzzah! Look at that, chat. We did it. It's that easy. Well done. The king has no escape. Oh, magic circle time. Weird magic circle. Let's use it. Channeling your will into the circle transforms the fallen knight. It turned it into a figurehead in the Maximus profile. Oh man, the screen is getting all wacky. That's not good. All right, so what do we do with this? This figurehead? Gotta put it on our ship somewhere? I knew you'll do it. Thanks, Lens. I'm sure you were absolutely certain that I was capable of doing it the entire time. Okay. Inspect this. What do I do with the freaking thingy? I don't know what to do with the ship's helm. Do we gotta bring it to halibut somehow? Question mark? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, attached to the chess piece. I see. The chess piece fits perfectly as the ship's missing figurehead. Whoa, lost you for a bit there. Everything is fine, don't worry. When people tell me everything is fine and not to worry, that means it's all fine. All right, so what did that do? That did nothing. A tank with a sunken ship and an empty fishing hook. On a closer look, The hook looks as if it once had a lure attached to it. So we need to go get a fishing lure, I assume from Halibut's zone. Alright, so what the heck does this story mean? Interesting story. Okay, look behind you .image. So we go to corrupted thingy. Okay. How do I look behind me though? You can find the sunken ship where memories were stored. Okay. I don't fully get it, but we'll figure, I guess. All a matter of perspective, you can even find patterns between them in the symbols written on the walls. So if we go, because with the faded instructions, it says, the instructions are telling me to go, wait, oh, I thought I saw something. Because it looks like it might want me to go left, but the only arrow that I see clearly at first is the one that tells me to go right, but the game doesn't like that. And then I go left, and then I go down, and then that's it. But unless by look behind you it means I'm flipping. But it is? Maybe. Is there anything in like chronologue? No. Something with this symbol turns it into an eye. Is there anything with that symbol that we can mess with? I don't think so. I don't think so, boss. Tidal waves and infernal flames, the moon will guide this ship's sails. Does it want me to use the color lens? But I don't see any symbols that it wants me to use the color lens on. But I'll just give everything a little once over. Now that didn't do anything. I'm trying to figure out what the story is about too. These are the three friends in Max's world, right? But I can't interact with friends at all, so I can't really do anything there. Right now, at least. And I think I'm supposed to go... I guess I have to go left, and then right, and then left, and then down. And then... Oh my god, how am I supposed to... I'm guessing it's not, yeah. So the instructions are longer than I initially thought, apparently, because I only saw 3 arrows. So, like, which way am I supposed to go? Is there a way to make this more to know? Do I have to zoom out? I bet I have to zoom out. Let's see. Okay. And we get, it's still right, left, down, and that's it. That's all I see. So I must be missing something. There's gotta be something I'm missing. What is it exactly? I don't know. The look behind you is also interesting. Converts, something with that symbol causes this to become an eye. Is there something in admin zone I should be doing? Anything else with the prophecy that I need to know about? Nope, still just that. Is there anything else in the room for me to look at? What about the story? Yeah, it doesn't look like that has anything to do. I don't see anything necessarily. What about if we type more help? Game, give me more help, please. What? It didn't work. Huh? Okay then. What else can I mess with in here? Nothing in the waste bin. Nothing in documents. What about Max's place? Dive in, Maelstrom. This is what I entered, right, to get in here? Any hidden files? No. What about in here? No, nothing here. Is there a hidden file in Hal's zone, maybe, that I missed? That might be the case. Oh, looks like ad started. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, chat. I will be back after the ads, so I'll see you then, all right? BRB. All right, chat, I'm back. Damn, I just saw it's already been 2 hours into the stream. That's crazy. Dude, the puzzles, as far as my brain has been working, I thought it's been like 30 minutes. Apparently, I've entered the hyperbolic time chamber. Apparently, having to use my brain has ruined my sense of time. Welcome back. Thanks, Linz. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still trying to figure out what look behind you means. And it's also mentioning, wait, does it want me to look at the background? Is that what it wants? Is that perhaps what it's asking? Not that I can tell. It doesn't look like it's doing anything special there. I entered Nirvana. I'm living in Nirvana now. Wallpaper fishies. That's not. Can I like look at, does the fishy screensaver have anything for me? Is there anything here? You know, let's forget the scary fact that the evil demon's looking at us. Let's just sit here and relax and hang out with the fish. Isn't that relaxing? Concentrate and fish, exactly. be the fish. You know, once upon a time, I wanted an aquarium, like a nice saltwater aquarium, and then I realized that shit's expensive. Why the fuck would I? It's expensive and a lot of work. Fuck that. All right, I'm still trying to figure out what the look behind you means. I don't get it. How am I supposed to look behind me? And where is that symbol? Because I haven't found it anywhere in here. Sunken memories. Maybe it's your imagination. You can hear their shanties in their head. Tidal waves, infernal flames. The moon will guide this ship's sails. It's clearly referring to the color lens, but I'm not seeing anywhere here to use it, is the thing. And the arrows here are not helpful because I can't tell what order I'm supposed to do them in. Which means there must be something about this that I'm missing. Do I need to zoom in maybe? Is that part of the issue? Maybe we gotta zoom in. Wait, where'd my music go? What the fuck? I think it's still giving me the same one. Right, left, down. And that's all I see. I'm a pro at not using your energy for stuff. Like I am very much a pro at being lazy. I'm pretty good at that. I don't get it. I don't get it, chat. And I don't even have my magic 8-ball to ask questions anymore. Actually, is it in the Maximus zone? I would love the magic 8-ball back. Fuck, it's not here. Well, that sucks. Is there any way to look behind us in this world? I don't think so. Empty recycle bin. This feels like it's important. Inspect this. Mural.stp. Cause so much harm. Isn't it better to just burn it all? I'm getting the vibe it wants me to do something with the fire. Magic word, burn it all. Inanna. Inanna. Where would I need to use the word Inanna at? I don't know. I'm not seeing anywhere, really. Anything in admin still? No, I think I feel like I'm mostly done here. Waste bin? No. It just has to be something in Halibut. Maybe I have to close all of the things in the desktop to look. No, that's not doing. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was getting like less scuffed, but no, it's still scuffed. Hey, Pizarro, you got any tips? Yeah, I don't think you really need system tips anymore. After all, you were smart enough to get here. Please, Pizarro, I'm begging you, give me a tip. Please. You little fucker. All right, get out of here. Actually, no, you can stay. You can stay in the corner. Oh, I can play the music again. Cool. What? How can I look behind me? I feel like it's talking about the background. Or like the wallpaper. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. Memory lane. Look behind you. Is there anything I can do with this? Oh. Oh no, that's just reloading the file. The wall of the ships are full of cracks when they look like wooden planks or something more. It's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them in the symbols written on the walls. Is it possible that the ship in Maximus's room has symbols on it for me to look at? Not that I can tell. That looks like a whole lot of nothing. Are there patterns elsewhere around here I gotta pay attention to? Not really. But there must be something about this drawing that... But I don't know if it's the start of the clue or the end of the clue. Do I need to... I rename this to be .img? Does that help? Oh, ho, ho, Dadoy. That's what the look behind you was referring to. I did it. I did it. Okay. And so there's several tabs here. These are like window screens. So it wants what? Here, let's look at the color lens. I'm kind of like the greatest puzzle solver of all time. So water is bunny, skull bunny. What the fuck does that mean? Huh? Huh? Okay, yellow is skull frog. Skull frog. That does nothing. Okay, red is frog and bunny. I don't get it. What is this supposed to mean? I don't understand. Is there supposed to be something else to this? Sunken memories. So it mentioned patterns, right? Patterns in perspective, I think. So skull, bunny, frog. But what does that matter with this? Do I need to have multiple of these open? Doesn't seem like it. Unless, wait a second. Does it want me to have multiple of these open and then I need to put them like on top of each other in certain... Wait, no, that doesn't make it. Do I need to have... Frog, bunny. Because I'm thinking it wants me to have their corresponding windows to be in a certain order, like from back to front, right? So it wants the skull in front, bunny then, and then the frog. But also N? Does N mean notepad or note page? What about note page? Why do I care about note page? Is it note page in front, then the skull, then the bunny, then the frog? I don't get it. I don't get it, chat, but I think it wants a note page in there somewhere. Any other symbols I recognize? Not really. Should I be converting the underwater ruins into a note page, maybe? Is that what it wants? Duplicate, rename, .npg? Nope, okay, that doesn't work. Oh, interesting story. I can probably... Oh, I can't edit that file, really? Really, dude? How about this one? Fuck, I can't, okay. Faded instructions. Can I read? I can't make that into an image either. Dude, what the fuck do they want from me? I have no clue. Underwater ruins. It wants them in a certain order. Something with notepad, and then something with a skull, and then a bunny, and then a frog. But the thing is, I don't understand what the fuck the purpose of this entire thing is. Bunny, skull, bunny. Skull, frog. Like, what does that even mean? What does it even mean? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. Something tells me I'm supposed to be doing the memory lane next, and that I'm clearly missing something here. You could not tell up from down. Wait a second. You could not tell up from down. If the bubbles weren't around you, you could not tell up from down. Does that mean that it's flipped? No. So maybe I'm supposed to go... I know it's go left, and then we go right, and then we go down. Nope, that didn't work. Fuck. Go left, go right. Go left, go right. No. Okay, I don't want to brute force it, but like... What do you want from me, game? Properties? No, that's not it. Wait, go up. Oh, no, that's just... Okay, that's the file system. Look behind you. Can I rename this into a... No. This is tough. The faded instructions, I really feel like I should be getting something here. But... I'm clearly missing something. Here, what was the story for this again? ST... Or STP. There we go. You fill with water, or they look like wooden planks or something more. It's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them and the symbols written on the walls. Okay. Is there anything in the source code that would be useful? Find the sunken ship where memories were stored. I know that. But I don't know how the pattern helps with finding stuff on the walls. I'm so fucking confused. This is another Thoth puzzle, isn't it? This is a Thoth puzzle moment. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna go. And I don't even get my super fun rock jams to enjoy while I'm waiting. Instead, I get this kind of like ominous, but at the same time, it's like ominous in like a clown kind of way, you know? I got this ominous, somewhat upbeat track. Yeah, I'm trying to... I must be missing something. Because I'm not getting all of the arrows. I only get like 3 arrows. I only see 3 arrows. But apparently, it definitely is not this. Because that doesn't work. See, we got 1 there, and then we had the other 2. But matters of perspective and even find patterns. But then it also calls out this, which does show me the underwater ruin stuff. But like, this means literally nothing to me. This means absolutely nothing. It makes no sense. Am I supposed to align different parts? No, that doesn't make any sense. And then it wants a note page in front, it seems like. But that doesn't make any sense either. And then there's nothing that has a bird as a symbol. So that symbol doesn't mean anything to me. I feel like I need there's something in Maximus's room. There has to be, right? There must be something I'm missing. Broken ship's helm, we know that. This doesn't seem to have any instructions or symbols on it, from what I can tell. The mirror was for the admin puzzle. We can't use the recycling bin yet. I'm guessing that's for near the end of the puzzle. This one, it has the magic word. Oh, wait a second. Am I dumb? Am I supposed to say Inanna? Inanna. I'm back. Don't worry, Linz. I've made so much progress, totally. Yep, I had to do this. Oh my god. Inanna, you pronounce the correct word, yet the fire burns nothing. You stare. See, Linz, I totally was waiting for you to come back that entire time. I wasn't like stuck at all. You pronounce the correct word, yet the fire burns nothing. You stare at the painting again. You ponder on how clinging to the past can cause so much harm, and how sometimes it's better to just burn it all. So we need to get something into the recycle bin. But the thing is, only this has anything in. This is the only one with a waste bin. Can I drag and drop something in there? Do I have to make a new note page, right? And save as, we'll just call it Tinder for the fire, right? Wait, whoops. File save as that. And then we delete it into the waste bin, right? And so now we go back to Maximus. There should be something in here to burn, theoretically. I'm such a great streamer. Just so you know, I was hearing the whole time. No. No way. No way. You were just doodling? Are you doodling your commission still? All right, I might have to save it in this zone. Let's try this. All right, and then we delete it. Is this empty? It says it's empty still. I don't know how I would fill it then. I'm not entirely sure there. Did I delete the maelstrom? No. No, nothing there. Okay. Incorrect word in the source code. Nice. Inanna. Oops. I'll do that again and see what happens. Inanna, it's on fire! But there was nothing in there. It had nothing inside. There was no trash. But we don't have a recycle bin, though. And I swear, I literally made some files to delete, to put in the recycle bin, and then it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Let's make a sketchy file. Save as wood in documents. There we go. And then if we go to documents, and then we delete it, it should go. Oh wait, do that. Is it here? No, it's empty. It's still empty. Oh man, have I gotten farther than you, Cerebral? Also, hello, how's it going? We're in the I made it to the admin account, and so we're after that point, if that's where you are, if you don't want to be spoiled. You're waiting on your friends so you can check it tomorrow and call. Right now you were doing a fan art, but you got distracted by something. That something is in your DMs? All right, let me take a look. Linz, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Huh? Can I show the image on stream? It's you know, it is nice. It's a nice image. I can? Awesome. Give me a sec. Let me save the image so I can put it as an image thingy. 1 second, chat. I gotta show you Lynn's beautiful artwork. Let's see, image capture, image, and then we have to load it up. Here we go. Look at that, chat. Wowee. Wowee. Let me make it big so you can see it. Linz is out here fucking insulting me. Insulting my puzzle solving abilities? Oh my goodness. You know, hate me because you ain't me. Alright, you just wish you were this good at solving puzzles. But it is very nice. It is very cute. I like it. I'm giving you fan art. What do you mean? Thank you for the fan art, even though it's insulting my puzzle solving abilities. gotta go. Let's see, where are we? All right, back to Halibut. That was, that was a fun little morale boost because now I have to beat this puzzle out of pure spite so that Lynn's can't be proven right. Wait, that kind of rhymed though. Spite, right? Lyrical genius once again. You would never insult me? Likely story, bud. Likely story. Let's see. Still don't know what to do with this. Or this. It quite frankly means a whole lot of nothing to me. Notepad. Is that supposed to be like, I don't know what this symbol is. Skull, bunny, frog. I feel like I'm supposed to figure out how to get into the sunken ship first. I think that's the main issue. And so that and the faded instructions are probably more important, but there's something about the faded instructions that I must be missing. I must be missing something. I can't edit the file. Can I delete it? No. Can I compress it? No. A matter of perspective. What could I do that would be a different perspective with this file? Because I thought it was just move the thing around so you can like see stuff. Is there another setting? Do I have to change the screen resolution? Is that possible? Is that perhaps the issue? Nope, that just made it really blurry. Okay. What would be a change of perspective for this file? Chat, I'm so confused. We're gonna be stuck here for at least 30 minutes, I guarantee it. But that's okay, because that's the way I prefer it. I just have to keep talking myself that everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be perfectly fine. Because it brings up the color lens things, but I'm guessing the color lens things are explicitly for this ruins here. That's what it cares about. Or at least that's the vibe I'm getting. I don't think I need anything else for that. I mean, I can do a quick once-over with the color lens just in case. It's okay. Okay, I believe that you are going to be here for at least 40 minutes. Thanks, Lens. Thanks. Thank you very much for the support. These faded instructions are pissing me off, though. They're really pissing me off. I'm this close to just brute forcing that part of the puzzle because I could. I could fucking do it. I could fucking do it. Wait a second. Zooming in. Did that change it for me? Right, left. No, it's still the same 3. Let me just try zooming in fully and just seeing if that does anything different. Because it might. Here, let me move this. Right, left, down, but it doesn't do anything else. What about if I make it zoomed out? Like way out. That's right, left, down. But that's the same thing, and it doesn't give me anything new. Oh, wait. Oh, there's another down. Okay, wait a second. Hold on a minute here. I might have missed something at the start. Let's see. Is there like a good way to... Let's see what we got here. We got... Is that supposed to be a right? Right here? I can't tell. Left. I'm missing something because I know it's supposed to start with a left. Evil puzzles made by evil people. Yeah, it is. This is an evil fucking program. Where's Pizarro? Yeah, Pizarro, you're a real douchebag. You know that? I don't like you, Pizarro. And the best part, they won't even give me a tip. They don't even tell me any clues anymore. You're taking notes for when you get here. Oh yeah, you might want them. We'll see how it goes. Which part did you leave off in? Were you still in the Maxine part of the game? The decryption one killed you? Oh, was it the one where you had to, like, the encryption and decryption key? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was a bit rough. Fuck that one. Yeah. I was I don't know if you made it to it, but I was the one with the orb in the tower. I was okay, so that was the one you ended on. Okay, then I won't discuss the other one too much, but the first puzzle of the tower took me a little bit, but it was so simple. I should have gotten it a while ago. You stare out. Okay, that was the one you ended it on. I see. Yeah, that one. It's less of a. I would say it's less of a puzzle and more of a not looking issue. At least it was for me. I just didn't look at the right things. To go mindlessly doom scroll for a couple hours. Gotta love that. Oh my god. You know, I'm tempted to doom scroll right now, but I can't. I've actually been trying to not use my phone as much. I'm like, you know what? I'll only stare at my computer for 14 hours a day, and then I'll give up about 3 hours of phone staring. That's gotta matter, right? right, guys? Right, people? Okay, this faded instructions is pissing me off. It clearly there's something I'm supposed to do with it, but I don't know. I don't know what. K-Tag maths are not mathing. The math ain't mathing, that is true. Although there is no math to be had. Sometimes you leave your phone at home when you go out and it's so nice until you're lost. You know, yeah, I think that does sound quite nice, but the lost is the one thing I would also be worried about. I'm the kind of person where, like, if it's not a route that I do literally every day, I kind of need Google Maps to make sure I don't, like, extend my drive by like another 20 minutes unnecessarily. There's something with this. There's gotta be something. Or do I think it's this? Is this really the next part of the step? There's no way. That just doesn't make sense though, because I don't know what it's even referring to with this. Because if I do the yellow, right, it's a skull and a frog. And if I do blue, it's two bunnies and a skull. And then the red is a bunny and a frog as well. And they're all different ones. Am I supposed to click on things? No, that doesn't do anything. Usually you go sit at a coffee shop, but one time you left the coffee shop and the road you used to get there wasn't closed. That's actually crazy timing. Automatically forgot how to go back, I bet. Oh, that's, yeah. Gotta love construction. Am I supposed to, like, click the skulls, and then the bunnies, then the frog? Is that what it wants me to do? I don't think so. That doesn't make sense. Unless, wait a second. Wait a second. If I do blue. Okay. And then red. Ah, damn. I was hoping that maybe this was like the directions I was supposed to go in the tunnel. Like you go skull, and then you go left to the rabbit, and then like other stuff. But there's like a gap in here. Like the middle two, there's nothing in the middle too. That's interesting. And that's probably noteworthy to some degree. Fell to my knees. Fell to my knees. Mine. Sorry, not mine. I feel like when you say add the mine rather than mine, it gives a certain kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, like Renaissance feel to the sentence. Let's see. Okay, I think I might actually be lost. I might just start brute forcing this now. Go left, go right, go left, go below. Nope, that didn't work. See, it feels bad though if I brute force it, because that means I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm not solving the puzzle. And despair. I am definitely despairing right now. That's for sure. Admin room. Can I use the chessboard again? No. Can't do that. Can't do anything with this. The book is already done. Yeah. Okay. The greatest puzzle gamer isn't puzzling? No. Well, you see, Linz, my last stream, it was titled Greatest Puzzle Gamer whose name rhymes with JPEG, and that is still the case, because I don't know about you if you have any other puzzle gamers whose name rhymes with JPEG, so I'm still the #1. So I think my title is unchallenged at the moment. That one's useless. I really think it's pretty much everything in Hal's zone. I don't think there's anything in here I have to do. I don't think the recycling bin can be used yet. I think that's more of a after I do stuff kind of thing. Unless, did I try making a document and then deleting it? Let's delete this one and see if it appears in the other room. Unfollow, cancel and X. I don't use X, thank you very much. I don't use X or Blue Sky. I barely exist other than on Twitch. I guess technically I have my YouTube VODs, but that's about it. Here, let's read the stories again, because clearly there's some clues in here. So we got this, and then we got the underwater ruins. Underwater, strong currents have dragged you to the ocean's floor before you could even realize you were standing on its shore. Surprisingly, you don't feel the need to gasp for air as your lungs fill with seawater. Ruins, you have to say it like that because it's all squiggly. Ruins of a forgotten civilization surround you. The walls depict instructions referencing things out of this world. Oh, wait a second. The walls depict instructions referencing things out of this world, which is the Maximus world, which I was talking about earlier, but I can't interact with the friend codes is the thing. That's the issue. So I can't do that. Like, I would have imagined that I wanted to do stuff. Can I call like a magic word like I know Inanna's the one for the fire thing, but what about like femur? Can I conjure femur? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, well. You don't seem to have a good memory yourself. Pondering how clinging to the past can cause so much harm, and how sometimes it's better to just burn it all. Evil is in the tag, so getting deceived is on us, I fear. You know, that is true. You have all fallen into my evil plan. Although, yeah, the only evil thing is the game. I mean, it's like I'm like the lesser evil. You know, I'm like You know, if we want to do like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm like the Loki and like, you know, the games like a Thanos or something, you know? I actually never watched the Endgame movies. I don't know if Loki actually teamed up to defeat Thanos. I just assume that's what happened. I'm making up misinformation on the internet. Sue me. He admits he isn't evil. I'm not. I no, wait, no. I am. Sorry, I said the last statement incorrectly. I'm very evil. Very evil. Fear me. The walls of the ship are full of cracks. Whether they look like wooden planks or something more, it's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them and the symbols written on the walls. There has to be something with the symbols written on the walls and the wooden planks. So are there like symbols hidden in some of the things around here? Because that's the only thing I'm getting the conclusion of. Because I don't see any symbols hidden in here. So it must be somewhere else. Unless, wait a second. Wait a second. I wonder, is it supposed to be... I think it's referring to the wooden cracks in the walls. I think that's supposed to happen in here. I think it's supposed to happen down in the sunken memories, because this is when we are in the ship, right? Yeah. So I think this is supposed to be the ship. Okay. If I go left, are there any hidden files? No. And Percy and you were right? No. I don't think he was even there. Who knows? I'm gonna pretend like Loki was totally in the movie though. In my headcanon, Loki's always there. Because Loki is trickster, therefore everywhere. Oh my god, this is actually how long. I actually have to check now, chat. I have to go look at my own VOD because I'm curious how long I've been staring at this screen. Let's go find out. I need to know. Okay, it looks like since let's see. I've had this open since about. It looks like at least 2:10 in the stream. Possibly even longer than that though. So I think I've had this open for at least 40 minutes. I think we've reached even more than the Thoth puzzle. By the way, if I want another fun puzzle game after this, Return of the Obra Dinn is so good. Dude, I fucking played that. Unfortunately, it was before I ever streamed, but I did very much enjoy the Obra Dinn. I love that game. So good. Such a good vibe. I told you, you knew it. All right, Linz. Yeah, you did predict the 40 minutes. You 100%ed it. Damn, that's crazy. I never 100%ed, but it was very fun. Amazing time, noise. I like the, it's very, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how, The way it starts off, like the way the story is presented, where you're kind of like, it seems very normal at first, and then after like a little bit of time, you're like, wait a second, what the hell is going on in the story here? It's crazy. That was very fun. I like that. Tunnels made of debris. How many knots to sail? Do they even care? Faded instruction. Is there a way to make the faded instructions not faded? I can't do anything to the file itself, it looks like. I can duplicate it. Is there any point to me duplicating it? And it mentioned a change of perspective. And I feel like I haven't done anything that changed perspective yet, so I don't know exactly what that would entail in this case. Like, maybe it wants me to change the screen resolution, but that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. Or maybe it wants me to turn my game into windowed. That wouldn't make sense either. I mean, I could quickly turn the screen resolution way down and make it look god awful. See if that. I don't think that solves my issue though. I think it just makes it look really bad. Let me undo that. Shit just happened to that ship. It was crazy. The Kraken be kind of crazy. You actually have to go. Yeah, I have to actually go find an old OS to play the rest of this game. Oh no. Chat, I've been staring in contemplation in like a very specific pose for so long that my leg has gone asleep. Oh, it's pins and needles. Oh no, this is torture. This is torture. This is actual cruel and unusual punishment. You have the guide in hand. All right, Linz, I'm not going to request it yet. I might request it later. I might have to give in, but for now, I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt to use my little pea brain. Here, actually, Linz, here. Okay, I will request one thing, one hint, a single hint. My hint is it way easier than I think it is? Is the guide saying that I'm just being dumb? Is the guide gonna tell you it's actually incredibly easy and I'm being dumb? Or is the guide actually gonna confirm that this is a sicko torture puzzle? Right. Left. But it doesn't actually go left, because it actually goes... Because I go left, and I go right. I think what's happening is that there's something else hidden in here that I'm just completely missing. There has to be something that I'm just completely missing. What if we get rid of word wrap? That does nothing. Can I copy and paste and put this into the source code of this instead? Does that change anything? Does that change anything at all? I have no clue. Well, oh no, when you say well, that has me concerned. No, it's the same exact thing. Okay. It looks pretty easy. Is it, okay, can you confirm, is it just I'm supposed to move the faded instructions around? Because I must be messing something up. Yeah, I could brute force it, but that's for losers. All right, I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. It's like clearly there's something going on here that I'm missing. I can use it another way. Okay. Yeah, because I'm coming. I don't think there's any way I can like move this around. I think I need to like. I think there's like something I must be doing here. Faded instruction. Is there a way? Yeah, so I can't rename it. I can't do any other. I can duplicate it, but I don't know what the benefit of duplicating this is, because I don't think there is any benefit. I think it's useless. So how can I turn these faded instructions into something useful that I can actually read? I can't delete it. To documents. No. View. Why would I hide the toolbar? Edit. No, that doesn't work. Properties? New window? No. File. Can I save it as a different file and then I can fuck with it? Let's see. Let's try that. So if I do that... Okay, I can rename it now. Okay, I can't convert it to images. What about STP? Nope, that didn't work. STP? Nope, it does not work. Okay, what about What other files could we do? SKY? Or S... What is a sketchy file called again? I don't remember. I have to make a new one. File new. Oops. Wait. File save. SKT. That's what it is. So we rename .skt. Nope. That's not it either. Compress it. That did not work either. That didn't do anything. Right, left, down, still. Is it possible that I need to somehow... Because it says view perspective. Is it that I'm supposed to be going the other way around? So I'm like viewing upside down rather... But there is no up option, so down doesn't convert into up. Where would I mess with those instructions? Anything here that I could do with that? I don't think so. Is there anything in Maximus? Should I be... Oh, maybe I have to like move to do a cheat code? I don't think that would work though. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Lurk, have a good lurk. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. I'm gonna spin around in circles. There must be something else I'm missing. I don't think there is, though. I feel like it has to... Different... Here, let's read these again. Cannot tell up from down. But it's not... I don't think... Because if not for the bubbles around you, you could not tell up from down. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are there bubbles in the aquarium? Are there bubbles in here that I'm supposed to somehow help me with something? Because there are bubbles in here. But I don't think... You love this overthinking? I don't know, Lids. I don't know what it wants from me. I don't know what it wants. The instructions are bad. They're so fucking bad. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Is there... I'm wondering, is it not possible... Wait, new idea. Am I just really this dumb? Is it just... One second. If I do make an STP file, right? We go to Start, Programs, Storyteller Plus, right? And we view source code. And then we can put this in there. And then we save source code. In Documents as, please... We're going to call it please work. And we save. And it gives me wait, it's doing things. It's doing things. Is it working? Is it doing things? I'll be honest, I can't tell if it's doing anything. This doesn't look like anything to me. This looks like a whole lot of nothing. I don't see shit. I don't see shit either, Linz. But maybe there's something in here. I don't think so. Nope. All right, well. Chronologue. Game, turn the music back on. Turn the tunes back on, please. Looks like the exam's at the eye doctor. Damn. Let's see. Can I make a new entry? No. Okay. Well, I was really thinking that maybe that was the solution, but apparently not. Sunken memories. Do they even care? And then it highlights the waves, flames, and moon. But I think that's more for this thing, the underwater ruins. Right? I think that's for this. But the thing is, it doesn't seem to do anything. Right? I'm still just trying to figure out what the hell it wants me to do with the ordering of these skulls and stuff. Let's see. Underwater ruins story. Wooden walls of the plank are full of cracks. In matter of perspective, you can find patterns between them in the symbols written on the walls. Yeah, I think it's just I have to do something that I'm not thinking of with this faded instructions. I don't think I have to do much else. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. There's a font option. Can I change the font? No, I can't. Fuck. All right. All right. Perspective on the stupid thingy. What is going on here? What else could I be doing with this that would give me a different perspective of it? Right? Because that must be the thing, is that I'm missing something here. I feel like there should be something here-ish. But it most likely does not want to reveal its secrets to me. What if I turn off word that there's no way turning off word wrap helps. Different perspective. I don't think color lens has anything to do with this either. There's no symbols in this, but just in case, I'll take a little look-see. That's the down. That's the left. That's the right. And then there's a whole lot of nothing. But there's probably should be something. There's like vaguely like something that kind of looks like an arrow here briefly for a second. Like that kind of looks like a right arrow. But it's like, that's a big reach to say that's a right arrow for sure. And it should be a left arrow anyways, is what it should be, right? So like, what's up with that? Let's see, maybe I have to look up and down just to see if I'm missing something. Yeah, that vaguely looks like it's going right, but like once again, that's a real stretch in my opinion. And that doesn't look like it's going left anywhere at all. Perspective. How could I use those? Is it possible that... No. I was gonna say maybe I have to like traverse the folders in such a way, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it at all. Go left. Go right now. Is there anything I could use to like get an idea? Well, chat, I'm probably gonna just think about this more during the ad break because I think I'm gonna need every minute I can scrape up. Let's see. You could not tell up from down. I feel like that should matter, but I don't think it does. And I feel like the interesting story and the underwater ruins are for after I get whatever's at the end of the memory lane. The answer is in the faded instruction. Okay. Let's see. Also, thanks for the follow. Let's do... Humana. I feel like zooming in does change things a little bit, but it's like I felt like I already did that earlier, and it didn't really give me anything new. Let me change tablet for mouse because you hate scrolling with the pen. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. Like, maybe I have to do like a zoom in all the way here, but I don't think that makes sense. Like, this seems like a real mess. Because that would make sense in terms of referencing perspective, right? Because, you know, zoomed in, zoomed out, all that kind of jazz. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. What am I missing? See, because this up here looks like it's another arrow, but it's not completed, so it makes me think it's not an arrow, and that it's a whole lot of gibberish. What would be a different perspective to look at this with, or to use that information? Chronolog documents. Oh, I forgot I made this file called pleasework.stp. I forgot I did that. Believe it or not, it did not work, unfortunately. Yeah, and it didn't work. Linz, I have another hint request. Do I have to use any other programs, or is it just this one file that I should be messing with? Do I have to fuck with anything else? Because I'm getting the vibe it's just this, but there's something I'm just not thinking of. Dude, where's my music? I want my tunes back. According to this, no. You're telling me it's actually just a massive skill issue. It's just a huge skill issue. This is fucked up. Do I have to change the time of day? Does that magically change the file somehow? I'm grasping at straws here now. It doesn't make any sense because I know it doesn't start with it starts with a left with go left. I know that for sure. But the first arrow I see tells me to go right. Right? It tells me to go right. But it can't just be that it's flipped upside down, because going right would go left, sure, but going down would go up. And there is no going up, unless you mean the up like this, which would make no sense. Slowly but surely losing it. It's because the game is scamming me, Linz. It's fucking scamming me so hard right now. I'm being scammed. I don't know how to tell you this. It's just the truth. I speak nothing but the truth. All right, Linz, I have one more question for the hints. One more hint question. Does it have to do with zooming in or zooming out? Does that have anything to do with it whatsoever? Also, hello, Percy. Welcome to minute 60 of me trying to figure out this fucking puzzle. This stupid puzzle. It does have to do with zooming in and zooming out. It does. Okay. Have I just been zooming in too much? Have I been zooming in the incorrect amount? If I zoom in by only 1 rather than zooming in by 2, does that change literally anything? Wait. I vaguely see an arrow here. I vaguely, ever so vaguely see an arrow. Okay, so it only exists when I'm zoomed in. I think, okay, wait a second. I'm starting to think that the arrow is there. It's just the most bullshit excuse of an arrow. I think that's what's happening. Because I can vaguely see like a left arrow here, kind of. If I zoom into, what, this level? Or was it the level? I forgot which level it was. But like I vaguely saw an arrow. I think it was at this level. Well, zooming per se isn't the true error. Isn't the true arrow? Oh my fucking god. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean, Linz? I can't. I could resize it, but that I've been doing that. And then, so if I zoom in like a little bit, I can see things. Don't request any hints. I will be far from PC. Can't hear. Linz, can you tell me the answer to the end of the game, please, right now? Oh my goodness. Arrows. Perspective. Sunken memories. Underwater ruins. Went to a sunken ship. It's all a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them. And the symbols are... But it doesn't address this faded instructions at all, anywhere. They're not addressed at all, which is fucked up. So fucked up. All right, if I don't solve it in the next 10 minutes, I'm just gonna either ask Loons to tell me the answer or brute force it, because this puzzle's dumb. I hate it. I hate it. It's so dumb. Makes no sense. Because I can vaguely see an arrow right here, but like that's not a really good conclusion if that's actually supposed to be an arrow, especially because it's pointing to the right when I know the arrow needs to start pointing to the left. It doesn't make sense. Points down. Unless, am I supposed to be going from that direct? Because I don't think going below, yeah, going below doesn't work. It has to be left, then right, then below. Oh, no, wait, left, right, left, below, right? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what they want. Hi, K-Tag. Hello, Messi. How's it going? I'm in great pain and suffering right now because this puzzle is fucking dumb. You're back. Hello, Linz. Okay, Linz. Can you tell me what the answer to the puzzle involves? I'm this close to giving up. I'm this close. I don't want the exact answer just yet, but I don't know what else to do other than zoom in or out and fuck with the window size. There's not much else. I ain't seeing many other options. It's literally just that, is fuck with the window size and zoom in and out, and I somehow haven't stumbled into the answer yet? That doesn't make any sense! It doesn't make any sense! Oh my god, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. Linz, does it tell you exactly how many times I should zoom in or out to get the answer? Because I feel like I've done every combination of zoom in and zoom out, and I still don't know the answer. But you're missing what those arrows do to another thing that you have there? You mean these? You mean these thingies? What else could the arrows be referring to? What else could it be referring to? Like, what? I click like that. What else could it be referring to at all? Do I have to like move the faded instructions to a different position in the thingy? Is that the issue? That doesn't seem like it would make much sense. That doesn't make much sense at all. Especially because I can't rename it, so I can't move it. What else can I do with these arrows? That is a great question. Doesn't tell you how much to drag or move the arrow window. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, because the right, left, that makes sense. The down, that makes sense. And then it's a whole lot of nothing. You could vaguely argue that this is a right arrow right here. All right, that's it. I'm looking up the answer. I'm done. I'm done with this. Give me the answer, game. Let's find out. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Side of the memory lane, there's a blah, blah, blah. Find the memory lane folder inside the ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Drag and resize the window to find arrows telling you which direction to go. That's literally all it tells me. It tells me that I'm supposed to resize the window to find the arrows to tell me which way to go. Yet the very first arrow it gives me is to the right. It's to the right. I don't see any other arrow directions to go. What the fuck are you talking about, game? Okay, now this is, I refuse. Game dumb. Game dumb. I refuse to believe this is a me issue. This is a game issue. I refuse to believe it's me. I could never be wrong. I could never be wrong. I just want to see, is there like somehow something that I'm fucking up massively? Let's see. Desktop Explorer, faded instructions. Am I the only one on the internet who's losing their mind over this? It will display 3 directional arrows in order. What? What? Huh? Am I just so dumb that I've been... One second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Chad. Am I just so dumb I've, like, mixed up my rights and left? No, this is right. This is a right arrow. This arrow is pointing right. You need to open the folders in that order. I know that. So essentially, sorry, Linz, but the thing is, right? This is the first arrow I see, right? When we do all this and we look at this, right? The first arrow we run into clearly is this one, which points right, right? So then I hit the go right. I hit the go right folder. It sends me back to the entrance because it's the wrong turn, allegedly. But if I go left, it works. It fucking, and then if I go right here, it works there. And then I go below, that doesn't fucking work. So I go left, right, and it's like, what? Like, huh? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So clearly I'm missing like an arrow somewhere. where it tries to like point me to that arrow direction, but it doesn't help overall, if that makes sense, right? It's like I'm doing all this, but nowhere in here do we find a leftward pointing arrow to go to first, right? I mean, if this is the left arrow that they're telling me I should be following, that's a big stretch. That is a huge stretch that it's a left that is the left facing arrow. In my opinion. I don't fucking believe it. Like, and look, we have a right facing arrow here then. But that doesn't make any sense because this also happens before the other right, which means like, is that actually happening first? I'm losing my mind over some stupid fucking arrows. Whatever. I'm just gonna do the answer because unless I find something that really makes it clear, I'm skipping it. I'm fucking skipping it. Okay. So I think I looked it up because I'm trying to understand if I'm losing my mind or what. So it seems like what it actually is that like somehow this has to do with it, question mark? I don't fully know. The underwater ruins? Because essentially, wait, what? Oh my fucking god. Is that actually okay? Wait a second. I looked up part of the thing and I think I finally understand how you get the directions. If that is actually the intended way, fuck this. That is insane. That's crazy. Okay. So, according to the walkthrough thing, yeah, I'm double checking here, right? It's trying to say that these symbols up here, right? These things right here. I can connect the dots now that they've connected it, but holy fuck, this is a stretch. Okay. So essentially, it says open up the notepad, right? The faded instructions. That's what this is supposed to mean, right? Skull, rabbit, frog, right? Skull, rabbit, frog. That's the order. What it then means is it gives me 3 arrows. The first arrow is right, which means skull equals right. Second arrow is left, so rabbit equals left, and frog equals down. You then go to these things here to see the order of things. So we start with skull, which is actually, wait, no. That's because that's a right? Never mind. We need to start with a fucking rabbit. I don't actually know which one I would start with technically. I guess from the bottom, maybe? It might be from left to right. I don't fucking know. All I know is left, and then it goes right. And then it goes left again. But the thing is, it skips over the 2 in the middle here. So that doesn't make sense either. None of this makes any fucking sense. Fuck this puzzle. I hate this puzzle. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I'm done with this. I got other stuff to do. I got places to be. Below, left, right, below. What is left? You're looking at some bullshit is what you're looking at. Oh, notebook. My doctor assigned a lady to put signs in my own home. I can't even write in my notebooks without her going through them. Why are they doing this? I'm not crazy. Up, I lost all my memory in the system. God damn it. Used to be cluttered by guilt. To proceed, you must let go. Okay. Can I just slowly? What am I supposed to do? Huh? Huh? What is the password? Am I supposed to know the password? Let go? Is that what it wants me to do? Let it go? I don't know what it wants me to do anymore, Chad. I can't open new windows, so allegedly I should... Bizarro, you got any answers for me, bud? No? Okay, cool. Love that. Love that, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so useful. You're so fucking useful. What was the order? Left, right, left, below. Ah, fuck. Left, right, left, below, left, right, below. And then we go, what is left? And then we open this. 8 windows. Do I have to close all these? I can't close them, though. I can't close anything. Is there like a better way to do this? What if I just leave this zone and come back to it? I don't know what the fucking password is. I don't know what the password is, huh? Oh my god. Big catch? Is that what it wants me to type in here? Oh, it has the brackets around it. I see. I see. Nice fish, yeah. Very nice fish. What year.npg? They asked me to stop using the computer. Why? The screen says year 2007, but if I say something about it, they tell me it's correct. I don't understand why. Don't forget. No.npg. Stay out of home. Where is Walter? When with them? Angler trio. Waste bin. You like to recover your waste bin icon. Okay. Don't forget. It exists in between desktops. All right, and then I guess we have to go back to Maximus. And we have to go burn it. Look at all the stuff. Wow. And then we do Inanna. Oops. Oh, wait, was it in... It's 2 ends at the back half. There we go. The painting on the wall shakes for something, blah, blah, blah. I can't read it. There we go. Contents of the recycle bin have been incinerated. Yippee. Recycle bin partially filled with ashes, dimly lit embers, a small object lies down below. It remains unreachable in this current realm, though. I guess we go to the halibut realm? A fishing lure! That's what we needed! Yippee! Yippee! Let's go put this on the thingy over here. Attach fishing lure. Oh. Whoops, okay. I think Desktop Explorer wasn't originally designed to be present in this many profiles at the same time. Better take things slower. Okay. A wheel. Let's put the wheel on the thingy. Hold on, I said take things slower. What are you? I killed Desktop Explorer. It's all over. Press any key to boot into safe mode. Okay. Bizarro is dead and we've killed them. Next OS has triggered safe mode due to stability issues. Potentially unstable software processes have been disabled temporarily. Can I play my games? Damn it, they don't got games on here. Fuck. All right. Let's see what we got working with here. Anything hidden? No. Okay. Let's check out system files first. %application data %.error. Storyteller plus.exe.error. DE system 33.error. Archived files. Maximus Halibut as admin. Ooh, another diary. Everything is my fault. It is ironic that this realization has come not from my life's work, but from speaking with Layla one last time. The only thing I needed to hear all along was her voice. I wish it had been you. I do believe there is a lot we don't know about our own soul. My search for it, tainted by my ego, has broken our daughter's spirit. I broke our daughter. It is only logical that this has broken me. I have never been good with words. I theorized this project to be a way to understand it all. Life is filled with pain, and through this pain, I expected to peel away all of the complexities that make us human. I now know that I have never understood anyone. What I learned so far is to be of any use, this life is not the end, but part of something grander. Whatever that is, Maxine is out there as a result of my own desires. I do not think we will meet there, nor do I deserve it. I will leave this world in silence and be a burden no more. No matter how many times it was asked of me, I could never utter the words for apologizing, as I never felt them true. I write not expecting forgiveness, but as evidence of my wholehearted regret. To Layla and my dearest Lovelace Maxine, I am truly sorry. So this is the part before he hung himself. Yeah, there's a lot of missing entries here, though. Okay, DE module. Management tool. Can I update first? I don't want to repair just yet. I'd like an update, please. Fuck, no connection to network. What about uninstall? Warning, uninstalling daemon from user admin will result in file corruption. Destructive changes will be permanent and cannot be reverted. Are you sure you want to continue? Nah. What about repair? Starting daemon repair tool. Can't start because ssgrp46.dll is missing from your computer. Try reinstalling the program to fix this problem. What if I just uninstall it all? You know? SS Group. What is that supposed to be the company name or whatever? SS Group. I forgot what it was called. Spiralsoft Group 46.dll. Because I don't think I have any options here then other than that. Because I can't update, I can't repair, so all you can do is uninstall. I wonder if there's like a part of the game where it's like if you can make that file or something, but I'm not gonna attempt fucking with that. We'll just kill it all. Uninstalling DE daemon. Progress 14%. 46%. 58, 68, 71. Up. It's not happy. What are you doing? Get deleted, Pizarro. Dumbass. Press any key to quit. Alright. Oh. Hey, Guppy. Hello again. This is the computer's safe mode. Next OS triggers it when a fatal exception has occurred. I thought I deleted you. I don't feel very safe right now. I see you found Desktop Explorer's compiler files. These are not things to be playing with. You just deleted Emmett Saunders' module. Nobody will be able to see his last words ever again, thanks to you. Nothing of value was lost, really. What do you say we go back to your profile? I can restore whatever file you're looking for. What is this? nr. Can I rename this into a... Oh, I don't have permission to edit this. Okay. Restoring redacted conversation with DE Damon. Date 03/14/97. It's not my fault. I hate you. This is a new low even for you. Everything presented to you is evidenced by your computer behavior. What do you mean by new low? Riddle me this, robot. What would my parents do if I ran away? Reconsider their marriage. Remember you as an artist. Live on in peace. If I disappeared all of a sudden, I know Dad would freak out. You're his program, right? I might as well be speaking to him. Dad, am I that insufferable? Would you not look for me? Behavior. Oh my god, I don't even get the chance to read. I'm not going to prove your computer wrong, Dad. Or I'm going to prove your computer wrong. I will only come back if you look for me. I know you will. Away from home, Dad, I'll be using the username Max Loveless in all my accounts. Only you called me by that stupid nickname. I love you, okay? You are being very brave. Go ahead then. Okay then. What's happening? Goodbye, Maxine Sounder. Interesting. Readme dad.npg. Dad, if you are going to look for me, please look for the username Max Loveless. I will only... Actually, I should word wrap it. I will only create accounts with that name until you contact me. I will wait for you for whatever time you need. I will flood the computer with copies of this note so it's impossible you miss it. I want to believe this program isn't you. I need to do this to be sure. Please, Dad, if Mom doesn't believe in you, that's her problem. Show all of us. Show me that you care. Your daughter, Maxine. Deleted copies. That's a lot of copies. That's only like 46 copies, though. That's not that many. Alright, well, what's this module about? Oh, the Maximus... Are we just going to delete them on all of them, I'm guessing? Most likely? Yeah, I'm guessing I have to delete every single one. Yeah, alright, uninstall again. Destructive changes will be permanent and cannot be reverted. I can help you, Guppy. Are you sure you want to continue? Yeah. Pizarro, go away. I don't have time for your nonsense. If you delete a user's module, you... Oh, and then it went away. Pizarro was looking weird. User Halibut. Here we go. These are the files from your Uncle Hal. They were compromising his quality of life by clinging to the past. He had to forget. Move, Pizarro. I got stuff to do. I finally found my fishing logbook. I thought I had thrown it away after we lost Walter. I couldn't stand seeing things that we used to share. Even being in the same room with them made me cry so much. The doctor suggested to use the logbook again as a personal journal. In the last visit, we wrote a bedtime story for Gwen as a therapeutic exercise. It made me think of my life and how grateful I am, despite all of that has happened. I used to think that Maxine resented me for my relationship with her mother. My biggest regret is not standing for her even if Layla would hate me for it. I can't make the same mistake with Gwen. Little Guppy will always be cared for. I will always stand for her. I used to think that losing Walter would be the end of me. Even after the trial, it's still very hard to withstand the guilt. It was an accident. I know my brother would forgive me. The first time I write this, I hope to remember it and write it more often. I forgive myself. It's hard to continue and acknowledge my progress, but realizing this is half the fight, is it not? Stingray Part 1. The Stingray's Shade by Hal Waters. Once upon a time, a black spot moved beyond the shore. It was the stingray's back. He always swam at the ocean floor. It looked for a family, but couldn't find others like him. He looked for other fish, any who were in same need. One day, a beautiful little koi fish asked the stingray for help. I can't stand the sun. Would you be my aid? And so the stingray did. It swam above and covered the beautiful little koi fish with shade. His new friend was overjoyed, so the stingray swam even higher. This time he covered all of the koi fish around. However, the other fish preferred the sunlight. They argued, complained, and eventually dispersed. The beautiful little koi fish was left alone. The stingray left, afraid to make a bigger mess. I see. Next. Oops. Actually, is there source code? Nope. Let's zoom in. Another day, 2 goldfish asked the stingray for help. The sun is too bright. Could you give us cover? And so the stingray remembered. The stingray wanted to help, but did not want to cause trouble. This time he swam closer. When the goldfish thanked him, the stingray swam as close as he could, but the oldest goldfish couldn't see very well. It swam to the ground, eventually lost in sand and rubble. the smallest goldfish was left alone. This time, however, the stingray knew what he needed to do. He would stay near the goldfish. He would be his family. It wouldn't swim too far, that could be annoying. It wouldn't swim too close, that could be threatening. Always above the little goldfish, not too far, not too close. Wait a second, are we the little goldfish? Is Gwen the little goldfish? I'm getting that vibe. That's the vibe I'm getting. Part 3. Let's see. The little goldfish thanked the stingray. You saved me. I always feel safe when you're with me. The stingray laughed and thanked back. Little one, you made me find my place in the sea. Once upon a time, a black spot moved on the ocean's depths. It was the stingray's shade, always following the goldfish's trail. He had found a family, someone to care for, but it was the goldfish who saved the stingray from ever feeling alone. The end. Man, why am I crying over this? It's getting to you, Linz. Alright, time to delete the last profile. And then our time here will come to an end. You know, I have to be honest, I wasn't expecting this for the ending. I helped every single one of them beat their nature. Yours is meddling with things beyond your control. You'll make everything worse. Warning, warning, warning. Uninstalling DE daemon from user Halibut will inevitably trigger operating system failure. Continuing this process will result in permanent reformatting of entire next OS system. You will forever regret this, Guppy. Are you sure you want to continue? Yeah. Yeah. I'll continue. You need to learn to let go. You can't have everything under control. Shut up, Pizarro. Go away. Go away. Oh, that's a lot of eyes. Oh. Uh-oh. What happens now? Is the computer clean? Guppy, that's me. I have a detective image. A new chronolog entry is available for you to write. Is there anything else, though? Any hidden files? Hidden files for me to see? No. Okay. Chronolog time. Guppy's final detective log. What matters most? Enough time has passed. I feel like I owe it to myself to write on chronolog one last time. It's funny how even though Desktop Explorer is no longer tracking my actions, I'm still a little scared to write about everything so openly. I've been thinking a lot about what legacy means, even if Emmett was motivated by something as selfish as that at the beginning. I can't shake the feeling that we are all haunted by similar ghosts. How will we be remembered? By our guilt of past mistakes? Our fear of rejection? Whatever my uncle, Max, or Emmett needed was never going to be found on a computer. It was all an accident. No one is to blame in the end. Even if Desktop Explorer deleted so many of their personal notes, their thoughts at the time, all of those memories live within me. What matters most is what I do with them now. And now we're going to send a message to Max. Wait a second. Happy 2050. Oh, this is what happens in the future. Happy 2050 and Happy New Year's. I hope you're doing all right. Yo, Guppy, I just wanted to check about the trip next week. Hey, Max, it's still on. The plan is to meet at Uncle Hal's and drive down to the lake. Gotcha, I'll bring my old CDs. Hey, Gupp, on my way to hell, see you in a bit. You better not forget the sweaters. And then I hit the send button. You're a very sentimental gal, so this is sad. You know, it be like that, and that's how you know it's a good game. I did like the game a lot. I will say my enjoyment got hampered a little bit by that one puzzle, but other than that, I think this game was great. I think this game is actually so good. It hit most of the puzzles were like engaging enough that I had to actually think to do them, but they weren't like too hard. It was pretty good. Music was banger. The vibe, the aesthetic was great. The story was interesting. I felt bad for you, not gonna lie. literally the stream could have been at least an hour and a half shorter. This is a Latin-made game. You going based on the names here? Published by Outer Sloth. See, now I feel like I have to watch someone else play the game. I have to watch someone else do that sequence to see if I am just uniquely dumb or if other people were also stumped on that puzzle as well. We gotta sit here for the whole credits, you know. I guess I could fast forward, but I'm kind of enjoying the song. That was pretty good though. I kind of wish I had more games like this. I don't know. They don't come out often enough. Also, the game was way longer than I thought it was gonna be originally. I thought it was gonna be like a maybe 2-stream kind of thing. I was surprised when I got to stream number 3. Because even if I didn't take like an hour and a half on that one puzzle, it still would have been like 2.5 hours, I think. A lot of content, yeah. I think it's like the perfect amount. Because for me personally, in video games, when the content is like more than 16 hours, I'm cooked. So this was about what, 3 hours for the first stream, 5 hours for the second, and then it could be like anywhere between 2 to 4 hours for this last stream if you cut out the me being dumb. So that's like what? If we add that all together, that's like an 11-hour game. You need time to process things. External asset credit, succulent center in macro. I like the external asset credits. A dark king chess piece silence on a chessboard photo. CD piles, mountain for stegosaurus undulates, white computer keyboard on brown wooden table. A man standing in front of a rock face. But yeah, that was good stuff. They're an LA-based company with mostly Latin Americans. I see. Yeah, because I didn't recognize the devs before. I know one of the publishers was Outer Sloth. That's the only thing I recognized. Thanks for playing. And there's Max, and there's Uncle Hal, and there's, I assume that's Guppy. Or maybe that's Guppy and Max. I think this is Max though, because that looks like what Max's photo is. Press any button to continue. Boop. I'm pressing buttons. Oh. I accidentally clicked another button. Game's over, chat. This is their first game. Well, it's a good start. That's a strong start, I would say. Well, I'm probably gonna end stream here now, and since Cerebral started streaming, we'll go ahead and raid over there and see how they do on that puzzle, because that one was a bit of a toughie. So I'll see y'all. Either there's a chance I do a Monday stream. If I don't do the Monday stream, next stream will be on Tuesday. Okay? Same time as usual, gang. But let me go ahead and kick off the raid here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and say hello and see how it goes. All right? I'll see you later, chat. Bye-bye.